Watch this.
Watch next. Football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hugs, putting in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach trying to stand on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. Jay Mack and Swaggy Big, rocking the gear, it's so clean.
Big guys and go easy, off the easy but cheesy. With my steppers, our special kids, making plays we so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All our fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub.
We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat Boteezy, Jeremy McInnes, Whitfield Roderick, Coach Carr, and Ryan Riser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the number one talk show. Speak out.
The Dub, baby. You heard it first. The Dub.
Yo, what's happening? We are live. What's happening, homie?
Man, what's good, man?
What's happening, Coach?
What's up, Coach? How you feeling?
Man, I'm blessed, brother. Great weekend. Great weekend.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a little depressed this weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? My Longhorns lost, my Cowboys lost. I mean, good Lord. I mean, if it wasn't for high school football, it'd been just horrible. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. I don't necessarily have those same reactions this weekend. Yes, the Cowboys lost, and I'm a little upset, but my Cowboys won, Carter, and then Michigan won. So, you know, it's a great weekend for me, man. I mean, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, Jack.
At all. Michigan looking good, boy. You think
They
is Harbaugh gonna beat OSU this year?
Hey, man, shit. 1-0, baby. 1-0. You know what I mean?
You know, that's his hurdle, boy. That's gonna be his hurdle trying to get over that one.
Hey, you know what? It's November. It's the last game of the season. It's in the horseshoe. We beat them last year. I just think this team is a little different, man. I mean, they are definitely on a mission, and they playing some of their best football. So I'm excited to watch them grow.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. I'm happy, man. But like you say, we had some good high school football. We got a lot to talk about, man. I hope everybody find us. You know, Facebook hating on me. They won't let me go live on there. So hopefully everybody find us on Twitter. You find us on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And come on in and holler at us. You know what I'm saying? We still here. Ain't nothing changed now. Ain't nothing changed on Sundays. But first off, man, I'm pretty sure by now all y'all done caught up on the high school and what went on and all that good stuff. And Rod not here. Rod watching his 49ers, so we'll just talk about Carter there. Let's talk about Carter for a minute. And I saw the game. Did you see the game, Coach?
I did.
I know, Brian, you saw it because me and you was going back and forth the whole game.
Yeah, I watched it.
Matter of fact, Brian, I'm gonna start out with you, man. Tell me what you thought about it. You know, what was your analysis on it?
You know what? I gotta give Carter props, man. Suffer Free made some mistakes, and Carter capitalized on the mistakes that they made, and they showed some resilience. Even when they was down, they fought to the end, and they had a good win, man. You know, I was impressed. Then we all know the obvious problem that they got now. They didn't have no passing yards, so I don't know how far they can go without a passing game. But overall, last week it was a good win for them.
No doubt. What you think about it, Coach?
Just to kind of reiterate what Brian said, I mean, I just thought that they showed that that they can go out and compete and play a full game. Again, I'm more impressed with Caden Landry. I think he is every bit of the most valuable player in high school this year. I think he is an exceptional player. I'm excited to see what they're going to be able to do moving forward. However, just to reiterate, you're not going to be able to not be able to throw the ball down the field, and you're not going to be able to give up points like that against teams moving forward. I think it's set up perfectly for Carter. I thought they went out there and competed. I thought they played their butts off. I'm extremely happy for them. I'm proud for those kids, those coaches. It's round 2, man. Let's just kind of keep our head down, go back to work, and just keep moving. Of course, Swaggy gonna come on when you talk about Carter. I mean, shoot, he ain't gonna do nothing else. But hey, Swag, how you doing?
If anything can get him away from the 49ers, it's gonna be Carter, I guess.
That's it. So what's up, Swag?
Ariel, I know you got something to say. Go to push it in.
Hey, I love my 49ers to the heart. But there's nothing over Carter. So when I saw the Carter subject, I muted that TV and said, all right, Jimmy G, you got it. But anyway, hey, man, I'm going to just say this. To be at Citibank Stadium last Friday night, man, to hear the electricity of the Carter crowd in that cold weather, we were down 20-7. Nobody in that crowd said, our season over with. We all looked at each other and we all said, hey, remember first game of the season, we was down 26-13 to Houston Yakes. Came out second half and scored 30 unanswered points. And we did exactly the same exact thing Friday night. But we're going to keep going forward, man. We got to just tighten up our defense. Our offense going to do their part. Our quarterback game going to have to get a little slightly better. But, hey, hats off to Kate Landry, man. That kid went in at halftime and pretty much told his team, hey, I'm going to carry this. And that's exactly what he did. Shout out to Spencer Gilbert. Hey, the monkey's off his back. Nobody can say, hey, Gilbert ain't got the first round no more.
Hey,
but hey, we're not satisfied though.
Hey, it's official. Carter has officially left the one and done, boys.
Hey,
that's what I'm most proud of. I'm proud of that.
We want bigger fish now. We want the area around now. We believe at Carter High School that this team can make a magical run all the way to Cowboys World. We believe in it. Yeah, the road is heavy up from here. We got Lake Worth. Then he was turning out a China Spring Kaufman winner. I mean, it's going to be an uphill battle, but those kids in their locker room at Carter High School believe that they can go to state. And if they believe that, hey, I'm with them.
That's all that matters. So answer me this, Swag, before you get out of here, because I know you in it. But where can they make the improvements with the passing game? Because I think, I don't want to be critical on the win, because as me and Coach like to say, a win is a win. We don't apologize for wins around here. So I just want to know, how do you improve that passing game? Because they had like negative yard pass.
If you'd have seen the game live, hey man, that win was terrible. Like Camden is a hell of a quarterback. That sophomore is gonna be dangerous in years to come. So I want y'all to have that name on y'all radar. Camden Patterson will be something special. But the thing about it, man, that win was heavy. Even in pregame warm-ups throwing the ball, the wind was taking the ball up in the air. So we put it on ourselves already to say, hey, we just gonna pound these boys, man. We gonna pound them. So it wasn't in the game plan, man, to just try to air the ball out all night. I mean, we went with what was working. The run game was working. They couldn't stop it.
Right. Well, I think a lot of that too is very one-dimensional all year anyway. So I'm not necessarily looking at a passing game to be prolific, but what has to happen is they're going to have to make some plays in the passing game, because the team is going to end up putting 9 in the box and just manning you up on the outside. And I think that Carter has to figure out a way to play defense, man. I mean, for real, because unless they can involve the tight end in the passing game and allow the quarterback to make short, little quick throws, little decisive throws, off the run game. I think that's the one thing that about the offense that I think hasn't evolved over the year is they have a prolific run game, but they have no play action pass game. And you can't run the ball that way and not have a play action pass game. Because as Coach James like to say, quarter special right, quarter special left, that play gonna always be open if you can run the ball. And I just think that moving forward, man, in this second round, yeah, you're in November, so weather's gonna play is the key. And we talked about it with soccer, and we talked about it with other teams. If you can play defense, run the ball, and play special teams, that's the form to get you to state. So I think Carter, again, I'm happy. Shit, yeah, we won. We out the first round. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, Gilbert got that monkey off his back. Now it's just time to relax and play ball, man. You got nothing to lose.
I gotta definitely give a shout out to David Washington, man. He set the tone on the opening kickoff, 90-yard return, all the way down to the 2-yard line. I mean, that return ignited that whole sideline as well as that crowd. Years past in our games, it's the opposite way around. It happens to us. Somebody return a kick, and it just sucked the life out of our sideline early. So for us to have that early momentum, we felt like, hey, we scored 7-0, we ready. We come here to play.
Right.
I mean, we made a few mistakes, you know what I'm saying, from that point on to go down 20-7. But like I said, we never gave up. Jamel Chambers, hey, that senior stuck his nose out there Friday night, man.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did.
He
never made me. Y'all don't mind me waving. That was my baby girl talking about.
Yeah, he wanted. They wanted that game, man. Them singers wanted that game bad. I mean, on that sideline, them singers talking to the other classmen, talking to themselves. They saying, hey, they on the sideline say, hey, why not us, man? We heard. They heard the church all game long. They kept saying, we heard what the world's saying. One singer said, hey, after Friday night, we heard that it's supposed to be one Dallas school standing after Friday night. We're gonna change that.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Who said it's gonna be one team standing?
A lot of people said that before the playoffs even started. Sock gonna be the only Dallas school standing.
And we did have that conversation. We did have that conversation.
Carter ain't got a chance
on the show.
Oh, I had Carter win in the first round, so I don't know.
I know you did. I'm talking outside, like Facebook wise.
I didn't.
I know you didn't, Jeremy. You said that they weren't going to be the team outside of DISD.
Hey.
I said, well, no DISD team going to beat nobody outside of Dallas except Sock. So I said
Carter kids.
Yeah.
And Carter I was damn near right.
Carter kids coaches are big fans of the Dub. They watch the Dub. The kids, the coaches, the staff, everybody. So everybody heard those words.
Well, good. They hear these. Go take care of business second round. How about that?
We will.
Yeah. No. Go take care of business, bro. Like I'm from the world. We ain't gonna talk about that. Like, let's roll. Like they play good ball. They got a good win. You know what I'm saying? Don't rest on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, let's keep rolling, man. I love it, man. Keep going.
I love it too. That's why I was telling Swag when Swag was, kind of throwing it up. Like, y'all people said we wasn't gonna win. I said, hey, that's good, but let's not act like we just won state. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Cause let me tell you, Lake Worth is a very, very winnable game, bro.
Very winnable. We already watched film on them. I've been studying them ever since Friday night ended. We can beat them.
No doubt about
it. Here's the thing. We got to get a passing game, bro. And at the end of the day, we're going to have to be able to make a lot of them passes. But, man, as long as you got 24 in the backfield, bro, life is easy. Easy.
I looked in this camera last Wednesday night, and I said, I guarantee you Carter gets out of the first round. Next Wednesday night, it'll be the same outcome. I believe in this team. Yeah, they got blasted by Sunnyvale. Yeah, they got blasted by Salina. We understand that. But this is the playoffs now. They have a different mindset over there, man. They believe in themselves.
Well, keep believing. Keep grinding. Yeah. Just take that same energy to the next round. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, man, I'm happy for them. I'm more elated for Coach Gilbert and his staff and them kids they got at the first round. Let's get to the second. You know what I mean? Like that's not enough. I don't want them to feel like, whoo, we got that monkey off our back. That's it. No, that's just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really truly just the beginning, man. And those kids played they butts off. They competed. You know what I mean? Every game is a winnable game for them. If as long as they believe and they got 24 in the backfield, but they got to play better defense though. You know what I'm saying? They got to figure out who they are on defense, and they haven't been able to figure that out all year. And that does bother me.
Well, for those y'all out there, next Friday night, 7:00, Denton UNT Stadium, 9-2 Carter versus 9-2 Lake Worth. Hey, it's gonna be a dog
I believe in him. I believe in him, man. I know you're gonna be out there. If you can find that channel on YouTube, please let me know because I know I ain't gonna make it a Denton on a Friday night.
Hey, while we on the subject of Carter, shout out to the number 1 basketball team in 4A. We beat Houston Summer Creek yesterday, 63-50. We play South Oak Cliff Tuesday night at Carter, 8:00.
And we're gonna try to have that game live on the YouTube channel. So
yeah,
y'all, if you can't make that Carter Sock game in person, check out the YouTube channel. We're gonna have it live on there.
Let's talk about Sock though. Before I leave,
I was waiting. I was trying to wait till Courtney come on before we talk about Sock. I know Coach was at that game, and I know he got a lot to say about it. I think we all got a lot to say about it. But if you want, can we talk about can we get some congratulations out? You know what I'm saying? Real quick, get some shout outs.
Yeah.
All right, shout out to DeSoto. When we get DeSoto, they props. They out the first round.
Yeah.
And I think they started off a little slow, but then of course they did what DeSoto do and went crazy. I think the quarterback threw for like 400 yards. Jonte had like 200-yard receivers, so they did what they do.
You know who deserves a lot of credit, man? Honestly, I give him a lot of hell, but I mean it from my heart. Duncanville, despite everything that they went through this past week, and that city and school has been hell and back this week. They went out there Friday night and took care of their business.
Man, they took it out.
Shout out to y'all, Duncanville.
Hey,
they everything y'all got going out there, man. Y'all went out there and y'all did what y'all supposed to do. Hey, I'm really not that much of a fan of y'all, but I'm rooting for y'all because I know that the UIL is BS, and I would love to see y'all win state and stick it in their face.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, let's give. You got anything on that DeSoto, Brian?
Well, you know, DeSoto. One thing I can say about DeSoto, they win game they supposed to win. Like I said, it's gonna take a. They say they not gonna lose to no scrub team. We can all agree to that. They ain't gonna lose to anybody.
No.
So they had a slow start, and they got it together. So it was a good win for DeSoto. I think they're gonna win big next week. Again, Rockwall Heath.
Yeah, I think they gonna put.
They gonna
put heat in their place. They gonna put heat in their place. I ain't no doubt about that. What you think, Coach Carr?
Man, listen, DeSoto is DeSoto. You know what I mean? Like DeSoto gonna do what DeSoto gonna do, and listen. At the end of the day, we need to have the same conversation round 3 and 4. I don't necessarily think that DeSoto's gonna have much pushback the first 3 rounds of the playoffs.
All right.
I just don't see nobody challenging them.
Speaking of no pushback, shout out to Coach Carl Man Crush, Coach Gates, and them North Crowley Eagles. They gave the second best ass whooping of the weekend.
That they did.
They put a whooping. They put a whooping on. I forgot who they played, but it was like 66.
One of them Keller schools.
Yeah, it was like 50-60-7 or something like that.
Yeah, they put a good whooping on them boys, man. I was like, God dang. I saw the running back went off. He went off for like
Lacey.
200 something yards. Yeah, he went off for like 200 something yards. Warren went off. Like they just ran the ball down their throat all night. When I looked at the box score, that's what it looked like. I know Pimpleton had a touchdown catch, but other than that, it wasn't really no big stats on the passing.
Well, I don't think there was a lot of big stats on the pass of Friday night anyway. You know, that conditions didn't lead to, again, it came down to what we talk about: special teams running the football, playing defense, particularly in that weather, man. So it's gonna be exciting, man. I'm excited, man. It's football playoffs.
Hey man. And
Hey,
speaking of passing, man, can we give a shout out to Duncanville, man? Duncanville came out. The QB
Moore got in the end zone.
Hey, the QB had like 230 yards passing in the first half.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I think they showing people now. Don't think you just finna come in here and stack against the run.
Hey, while we giving shout outs, man, shout out to let's start with Courtney Allen over there at Mesquite Horn. Hey, the outcome didn't go the way y'all wanted to go, but hey, man, shout out to your first year over there at Mesquite Horn. You had a winning season. Got back to the playoffs. Hey, salute.
Hey,
shout out to Steven Jackson and Seagoville.
Oh, we're gonna get there. We gonna get we
gonna get there. Don't you got a game to go watch, Swaggy? The Swag, don't you got a game?
We losing right now.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there. Hey, Swaggy can be like me. I got the game on too. I just got
Jimmy,
it on mute.
Jimmy G making me mad right now, so we good.
Well, don't be trying to fight nobody while Jimmy making you mad. I know how you
I'm
be.
good. We didn't fumble, boy.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I see that. But yeah, man, we're gonna get to Everman because I think Everman gonna have everybody eating a little of this right here, Coach. We all gonna have to get let me see. We all gonna have to get us some of this, Coach, about Everman.
I got something to say about that soon. Go ahead.
We got some of that right there to eat, Coach.
Nah.
Who is we?
Everybody that said Everman didn't have no defense. They got to get some of that right there. Now, unless you gonna tell me they didn't play against no offense, but we ain't gonna go there just yet.
That's basically what I was gonna say, but yeah.
Hey, no, you wasn't, Swag. Don't talk about Jack like that. He was a guest.
Shout out to Jack, man. Hey, Jack, I still got this old muffler mic. Look at that. Old muffler don't go nowhere. Muffler don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I still got it, baby.
Hey,
that muffler still there, huh?
Hey, muffler mic ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
let me say this though, J-Mac.
Hey, matter of fact, we're gonna have to make Jack bring him a permanent host. Come on to the show, Jack. You know, we know you ain't got nothing.
Hey, look, he got time. He got time, J-Mac.
The one and done boys. The one and done
they
boys.
Got time.
Hey, the homie got time, man. The homie got time.
But look, we did say Evans. Well, I like Evans gonna beat the hell out of you.
Hey, how much did I say Evans was gonna win by? That's all I want to say.
You said 40.
I said 40.
You said 40.
I didn't lie. I didn't lie.
And Jack and them got the hell beat out of them.
Hell, they weren't just them. All Dallas schools did.
No, they didn't. Carter and Sock didn't. Carter and Sock
did. Now, all the rest of Lake Highland was in a good fight.
Hey, I want y'all to know this. I was at the Lincoln game Thursday night. Dude, it was 42-0 in the first quarter.
Man, why is Lincoln still got a team? That's all I want to know.
Hey, don't talk about them kids like that, man. Them kids over there doing their thing.
But you know what though? They kept fighting, bro. Like no matter what, they kept going.
Hey, time out, Swag. Let me say this. You say 42-0 in the first quarter? Sir, you ain't fighting. There's no fighting. You have no choice. And not, let's say you kept playing, you kept moving when the whistle was blown. I mean, when the ball was snapped. Because I bet you at 42-0, there's a lot of people standing around watching football on that field.
Hey, man. Hey, they just got to do better, man. I mean, I feel like it's on us. And just like Coach Carr got it on his chest, Oak Cliff, Dallas, it's on us to hold them to a standard. We got to hold them to a standard.
Right.
That's it's not me hating. I'm not
Right.
hating.
Right.
I'm not doing none of that. I'm just holding you to a standard. I expect more. I expect Dallas schools to come out and compete.
Period.
Period.
And that's the thing. Like, I don't think people like like you say, man, it ain't hating. It's like it's like even with, and I use Carter for an example because I don't want people to think that I'm a Carter hater because I'm not. I love Carter. Carter means more to me than anything in this world. However, because of that, just like Michigan, I'm going to hold you to a higher standard. Why? Because a lot of my success in life came from those two programs. So I think for me and for DISD and for everybody in the district and who are a DISD product, it is better in life when football teams are playing really good football and winning games in the playoffs. It really sucks when you watch guys who are out there making the money but not putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of guys out there stealing. And then that's the problem that I have is because you don't care enough about them kids to go out there and run the program or build a program, but you're gonna grade on the 1st and 15 when that check come and go cash it. You know what I'm saying? But you're not putting in the work to earn that. And I'm saying that to whoever's listening, whoever feel like they're offended right now, I'm talking to you.
Hey, it is what it is, and that's all I'm saying. And we all knew that and shout out to Kimball. They got served too. They got
But
served
they
up
made
real
it.
good.
They made it. They made it. And in Bam's defense, his first year doing what they did, getting them to where they went. Is it anything that again, is there anything that no other Kimball coach has done? No,
No.
it's not. You know
And
what I
and,
mean?
and I feel like Bam and Jack, both of them need a couple years to get it right. And I
Oh,
think they are
absolutely.
gonna get it right. I think they
Oh
are gonna
man.
get it right. Ain't no doubt
Right.
about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I laugh and I joke now, but I do believe they gonna get it right. I
Well, yeah.
believe they gonna get it right, and they gonna get it right, and they gonna get it going. But until then, I'm gonna stick to what I say. If Carter want to be the Bobby Brown of the group, and they want to get out the one and done bars, no. Carter can't beat Bobby Brown. Sock is Bobby Brown. If Carter want to be Ralph Tresvant and have some sensitivity and get out the group and go solo and they out the one and done boys, I'm happy for Carter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Carter
Hey,
is after one and done boys. How you gonna say that? They are Brad Transfer in that case.
They
Because
are.
hell,
My
they the
bad.
only two. They
They
two
are.
out of 22 that's playing.
You're right. You're right. They are. Shout out. Hey man, I'm proud. Hey, well, yeah, DISD because Highland Park should be Dallas, but I guess they ain't. But
hey, by the way, speaking of Highland Park, I'm looking at this camera and say this.
I'm gonna let y'all talk
Everybody,
about that real quick.
last week I said, I apologize. I quit. There's no way in hell they're going to beat Denton Guyer after barely beat Arlington Bowie.
Well, we've been through that.
Well, I know it now.
Hey, Swaggy is so optimistic, man. You know what I mean? Swaggy loves the underdogs. You know what I mean?
Well, not in this case, I don't.
Well, listen. You did going into the first week when you saw the brackets, you was like, oh, yeah, no. Highland Park gonna beat Guy. This is the whole conversation last week. This week, you like,
Hey, Coach Carr, Highland Park looked awful. I said,
it's gonna be 35-7 halftime. They gang gonna be over the halftime.
I said, no, Highland Park. Can't go with y'all on that one. No.
Hey, but on the cool though, you know who I thought really I know we waiting, but one of the things, let me share something with y'all this weekend, man. I gotta share this with you. I ain't gonna tell you where I was at this weekend or who I was watching playing. I can't tell you that. Because of what I'm about to tell you. So you know how like you go to some games and you see some things and then you see all these altercations after where people are like arguing, wanting to fight, wanting to get into it and all this other stuff between parents and fans and coaches or whatever. I saw something firsthand, right? I'm literally sitting there watching this unfold as it happened. And it was a series of things that happened from the beginning of the game, during the game, after the game, where you see just the whole holistic makeup of a program, right? I mean, and maybe because I look at it differently. So how the coaches interact. At the end of the game, make a long story short, I saw a coach come off the field, a little girl said something about how terrible they were.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord Jesus.
And the little girl wasn't lying, coach. She wasn't lying.
Even the baby, even what they always say, the baby's gonna tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? The baby's gonna tell the truth.
So when she said it, the coach looked back and he had something to say, and I was like, "Are you really arguing with a 10-year-old girl?" Now she told the truth. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, let me go through a couple of more scores before we get, because I want to talk about sock. I want to make sure all the sock people's in here, because we gotta talk about sock. But can we give props to Red Oak right now? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, most definitely.
Red Oak with the big victory. They got the big victory over Denton Ryan. And considering ain't nothing but hoes in Denton, I was so happy Red Oak beat them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but squares and hoes in Denton. So I was happy.
Yep.
I was very, very happy. What up,
ain't
Jesse
lying.
Wyatt? Jesse Wyatt is in the house. The big time Lobo fan is in the house, man. You can't see you that good. You got a glare behind you.
Well, that's that life from Carter. That's that. What's up, Jesse View?
What's going on, man?
We're gonna start spelling Carter.
Man.
We're gonna start spelling Longview with a C, partner.
Yeah.
That's been how
Don't come over here with that old hating stuff.
Give Carter props right now.
If you ain't gonna talk about Carter in the right way,
right now.
Get him off the show. If he ain't gonna give Carter his props, get him off the show. He don't deserve to be on the show with all that hating he's been doing and all this confusion you've been causing. One to spell Coffin with a K. No, it's Carter with a C. All right? That L is what Sulphur Springs took, homeboy.
Hey, all right, we're gonna have to call it on the back. Now, it was a good win. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When I was watching that game at the end, that called in Sulphur Springs, I was hoping they would have pulled it out. I really would. I was hoping they would have pulled it out. To see them kids in their eyes and stuff, man, and just to look on the sideline, and you don't see the depth compared to what Sulphur Springs had. Just knowing a lot of these kids are going both ways, giving their all. I was like, man, I was really hoping they would have pulled it out. So when they make that goal line stand, I immediately went to post it on there. Like, I'm really happy for them with that. You know what I'm saying? So I also think they're gonna beat Lake Worth this weekend. And I say that because I'm looking at Lake Worth. They really be kind of iffy. So if Carter come out with hunger or whatever, I think they're gonna pull out this weekend too.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Jesse. I know you's always a good man, stand-up guy. They ain't believe me, but I told them. I know I raised you better. But but speaking of Jesse, while you heard about that, what you think about Red Oak beating your school, one of your school rivals, them Denton Ryan? What you think about Red Oak taking them out?
But I actually went back and looked at that game today, man. That game was sloppy. Red Oak played real sloppy at first. But to see when they calmed down, man, after their first touchdown, they started realizing they could beat that team. And it was, I mean, that was a huge statement win for Red Oak, especially for that city. You think about a couple of years ago, they lost their coaches, lost Ivo, a lot of them players that they had that left, and they were really left for dead, man. So for them to knock off a state-ranked team like that and then Ryan, and I hate to say this, something my Lobos ain't did yet. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty big for them. You know what I'm saying? So I actually think they'll beat Abilene this week too. I'm sorry. Wilma Hutch play Abilene. I'm sorry. I forgot how Sue Red Oak play.
Yeah. I'm happy.
No. It is Abilene. It's Abilene. Yeah, I think they'll beat Abilene this week. Yeah. Waxahachie got Rockwall.
Speaking of, let me give some more shouts out, man. Let me give a shout out to South Grand Prairie. They beat Lake Highlands.
Y'all called that one. You called that one, J-Mac.
I called them.
Yeah.
I called that one.
Y'all called that one.
Shout out to L Town, Weibo Nation. You know what I'm saying? They passed it out ass whoopings like free candy. You know what I'm saying? they just out here. They like open roof with me. You get ass whooping. You get ass whooping. You get ass whooping. That's Lancaster right now,
Hey,
man.
J-Man, they passing out turkey like Nino Brown.
For real though, for real. Hey, and that might fit Coach Paul. We gotta start calling Coach Paul Nino, Coach Nino. But they got a pretty good team. They got covered up, man, with Frisco Reedy. Frisco Reedy don't have no superstars, but they're a real gritty little team. You know what I'm saying? They play good team ball, and if you take them lightly, they will beat you. B. Rise, talk about L Town for me.
Talking about the Langston Reedy game.
Yeah, and just Lancaster victory. You know, they won like 47-14.
Man, you know what, man? I think Lancaster is on a mission to get their lit back from Longview.
Yeah.
I think, man, them boys on a mission. And like I said, they could have passed out another ass whooping. I don't think they're gonna be ready. They're gonna beat them pretty convincingly, in my opinion. Man, Lancaster is they for real, man. Hey, they for real.
Ain't no doubt. What you think about Coach Carl?
I think Lancaster, man, like I say, if you look at Lancaster the course of this year, you know, they preseason, look at them in preseason. Like they've been impressive all year. And they've gotten better. Even after the hiccup to Longview, they got better after that. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're playing some of their best football. And like we talked about it, we was like Lancaster's going to be sought from last year. I could see them making that run and doing what they need to do. I think, like you say, that Longview game is going to be a testament to everybody. And it's hard to beat a team twice, Jesse, just so you know. And the good thing about it is when you say Longview and you say Lancaster, both of them are with an L, except Longview going to take one with them.
Hold on, Jason. Before you talk, let me see if Swaggy got something on Lancaster real quick. Swaggy, you got something on Lancaster?
Hey, man, if you follow high school football real good, you would know this same Reedy team and Lancaster met last year, but it was in the first round this time, and Lancaster blasted them then. But let's just keep it real, man. You got Frisco Reedy against Lancaster. You got Frisco Lone Star versus Longview. Now one of Frisco schools stand a chance. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
They don't stand a chance with either one of them.
Yeah, I think
both games will be over at halftime.
Yeah, we might have to start calling Frisco 2 and done.
Hey, isn't Kendall the head coach at Reedy?
No, Emerson.
Emerson,
yeah,
okay.
Emerson.
And they got
did Emerson win or did they? I think they took the L.
Probably Harris destroyed them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Emerson beat them Frisco schools, they'll be out of there. I think Lone Star play Longview. So yeah, they'll be out of there. I think that's gonna be pretty much a wrap.
You know, Longview old Lone Star from years ago.
They ain't never lost Lone Star.
Yeah, they did.
Wait, they lost Lake Ridge.
Y'all lose a Lone Star at Kincaid?
Nope, that was Jesuit.
No, Jesuit. Oh, Emmitt Smith's son had the best game of his life.
That's the only game they ever lost at Kincaid.
Oh no, y'all beat Lone Star that year. My bad. Y'all beat them that year.
Oh yeah. Y'all
also didn't run the week after. Okay, got it.
I'm not assuming they play Lone Star.
Yeah, they played Lone Star at Kincaid. I was there.
No. At Kincaid?
Yeah.
Hey man,
they played didn't run. What we talking about? I don't know.
Hey, we ain't gotta go through that trivia. We ain't gonna go through that trivia because we gotta talk about Louisville and Allen, man. Y'all don't want to talk about Louisville and Allen? We gotta find out what the hell is going on.
Hey.
And hey, Allen played so bad they don't ran BJ. BJ won't even take the link. He don't answer my calls. He ain't for the return no text. BJ just fell all the way off the map. I just want to let you know, BJ. I'm just telling you, BJ. That's real light skin of you.
Hey, shout out to Ethan Terrell and Jaden Hardy over there in Louisville, man. Those two kids are dogs.
Shout out to my girl Crystal.
What she said about me?
She said hey to everybody. Hey man, we gonna have a peace treaty, Crystal. We got to give a guy. You'll punish him enough. Give a
That's
guy
all
a
right.
break.
Lovejoy gonna say hi to him Saturday.
Oh Lord, see, we ain't got the sock yet. We ain't got the sock yet.
Did he just say that and walk
Hey, Brian, what you think about that Allen game? Let me.
Listen, I gotta say this, man. I was one of the ones who picked Allen to win. I just thought, hey, you know what, man? They had a tough schedule. You know, they lost to the team from California. They lost to guy. You know, I'm thinking, okay, the team they losing to are some top rating teams. Man, they just got totally just outclassed, man. I don't know what's going on in Allen. I think a lot of them kids, man, are going to the surrounding schools. A lot of them kids going to Melissa, man. They going to Lovejoy. Some going back to Plano. Yeah, they're not getting they're not getting all that talent. McKinney, yeah, they're not there, man. So I mean, they're not getting all that talent. They got all them kids, but they're not getting all that talent they used to get. And let's just be real here. They don't got no Kyler Murray here. We don't be honest with you.
What you think, Coach
Yeah,
Carl? What happened? What happened with Allen?
Yeah, they
so we
drove.
talked about Allen all year, right? And BJ was telling me that Allen is still Allen. Man, Allen ain't been Allen for a long time. And you know, I just think that game proves it. And again, if the games they lost, like they got blew out. Those games weren't even close. They were blowouts. And so, you know, that's the thing that you have to look at when you're looking at a team that's winning. It's not the games that you necessarily win. It's the ones that you lose and how you lose them. You know what I mean? It determines more about what your team is about. Hey man, listen, Louisville, we called it. I picked Louisville to beat them. And I did so because I felt Allen is no longer Allen. And when Allen struggled against McKinney, I think that showed you more about who Allen was as opposed to everybody else. And I also thought that Louisville district was way tougher than Allen's district. And that district prepared them for Allen.
True that. You got anything on that D-Town?
That they didn't have a tougher district than Allen. Allen had Gaia, Prosper, and McKinney in that district. So I don't think Louisville on the competition there with Capel and maybe Flatman Marcus.
So why they beat the hell out of them?
Yeah, but I know Louisville gonna beat them because I think they had a pretty good preseason schedule too. But I didn't think Allen was out there either. I picked Louisville to beat Allen as well. So, but the district they had a real. It was a tough district.
Yeah, but that tough district didn't prepare them to beat Louisville.
No, it did. Hey,
and Louisville wasn't even the best in their district.
Hey, that
you know what I'm saying?
That ass that Allen took to Bosco didn't help him. Most times you take it like that, they help you. Duncanville took one last year and it helped them. So
that Duncanville like different. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. Pat
Yeah.
Boteezy, what's happening, Boteezy?
Man, just left my youth championships. I'm tired, but you know I gotta show love to the dub. What it do? Sunday night edition.
How'd y'all do, man? How'd y'all do out there?
Man, a lot of people, a lot of music, a lot of fun. Man, we did 16 games in 2 weeks. So and we still going out there. Like I was done, bro. I was done. After my Cowboys lost, I had no more energy for nothing else.
I feel you, dog.
No, that's good stuff, man. Congratulations, bro. That's dope.
Hey.
Appreciate it.
That's a big deal, man. Well,
I
know you're tired, so give us your thoughts on all the games this weekend. What stood out to you? And
well, I was happy. Look, I'm a hater. I was happy to see Allen go down to the Lou. Like, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm a South Sider for real, boy. No Kyler Murray's walking through them doors anymore. So I was happy about that. Boy, I thought Coach Ward was gonna be sitting on the show with us this Sunday night, bro. I thought it looked a little hairy out there for South Oak Cliff.
Yeah, it
I
did.
was, I'm like, I'm about to tag Ward and say, hey, you gonna be here Sunday night?
Hey, I would tell you, hey, you might well come on, take your seat, cause you can help us pick the rest of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hell, bro.
But we finna, since you brought it up, because I was trying to wait. I thought Courtney was gonna come in, but I guess he ain't. Let's go on and talk about this sock game, man. Hold on. First, I do want to tell y'all, Lovejoy won 38-34 against White House. So they only
Yeah.
won by 4.
Right.
So that was a close game against White House, who really, I don't know much
They
about
wasn't
them.
that good. They wasn't that
I
good.
just know Pat Mahomes ain't coming through that door either.
All difference is they score points.
They score a lot of points. We see that. But
Yes, sir.
I want to
Yes, sir.
know. I know. Coach was at the game. Coach.
Well, again, I'm gonna say this. When we talked about going into the playoffs, when we talked about Sock, when we gave our predictions, I knew Sock had the formula to be successful in the playoffs. Special teams, they could play. Defense, exceptional defense. Running game. I thought that there's 2 things that I think people got to understand when they look at Sock and how Sock is going to be viewed by the other team. There's a difference in mentality when you're the hunted and when you're the hunter. Everybody doesn't look at Sock the same way that they did maybe previously going into the year. Oh, that's a DISD team. That is the defending state champions. And I remember when we was walking out the locker room before the game, and Ty looked at me. He said, "Hey, Willow, guess what?" I said, "What's up?" He said, "Ain't never been no defending state champions," and that's real. So that whole mentality and just hearing him talk to his kids about what it's like to be the hunted, and now that you got to go out there and give you everything that they got. And I just think that everybody moving forward is going to really go on and going to view Sock differently. And I think their path is going to be more difficult. But as long as they can run the ball, and as long as they can play defense, as long as they can play special teams, I still think the offense is more efficient with number 18 in the game. And I think that passing the ball is they're going to have to develop again some type of passing game to get them out of certain situations. But again, I just think that as long as they can run the ball, and Coach Kyle Ward is man, probably one of the best defense coordinators in the state, and they are playing lights out. And I just love their energy on the sideline. I love the looseness of the way that they operate and the confidence that they have. And they're honest. They're honest about everything that they got going on. And here's another thing: JT back, and the thing that he's going to have to figure. And he fumbled in that game and cost a turnover, and that's when Summon went down and scored. I think once he's able to dust off some rust, I don't know how much he's going to be able to get off in these playoff games, but if they can, push this thing a little longer and allow him to get healthy and get back in the groove, not healthy, but confidence back into playing football and taking hits, I think that's going to add another dynamic to them that's going to be the difference maker. But I mean, again, you're going to get everybody business moving forward, and Summit is a team that took them to the wire.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
Hey, Brian, tell me yours. I'm gonna get you next, Swag. Brian, what you think about that 12-7 game with Sock, man? And looking forward, knowing that Lovejoy won a high scoring close game and Sock won a low scoring close game. How you see that?
But this go back to what we were talking about this whole year. How DeSoto would outscore a team compared to Duncanville. We always DeSoto scored 42 on, they scored, 80. It's hard to play the mission match game like that, but I'm gonna be real, man. Just as far as Sock is concerned, man, they need it's too late now, man. That quarterback play is, I don't know how much they can get by with bad quarterback play. It's come on, it's a little better than Carlos, but man, if they don't have no type of passing game, they're not gonna beat Lovejoy. I mean, we can try to slice it and dice it. They got a good defense and all this, but you're not beating Lovejoy without a good quarterback. Because this Lovejoy team can very well be undefeated. They lost. They gave up the Agua. They gave up 56-49. They were just shooting out. They lost to North Crowley. Who was at that game? They had a chance to win that game. 3rd down and 4. The receiver dropped the ball, and North Crowley ended up in the game. The last game, they lost 2 weeks ago. They lost on a 2-point conversion. So Lovejoy can very well be defeated, man. This is a good Lovejoy team, man. I don't know. I don't think they said
We gotta give you predictions. Say your prediction for Wednesday, but just what you thought about.
I'm not. I ain't giving my prediction, but I'm just saying, man. Maybe I'm looking at it different, man. I think soccer's in trouble, man. You can't, because I mean, Summit. This is the same team I seen Lake Ridge beat about 40-some points. I mean, you know, I think if Sod don't get some type of passing game going, and I ain't forget my prediction, but I don't see them going far if the quarterback play doesn't get even a little better.
Riley, I'm gonna say this too though. Remind you, the White House team that Lovejoy just struggled with, they got blew out by Marshall, 42-17, and they lost to Nacogdoches. Won 2 games this year.
Yeah, but somebody got blew out by Everman.
No, that's something. But Everman got a good team. I'm just saying. Marshall,
Well, I guess what I'm saying is you looking at 2 teams though, man. Like I don't care what them teams do in the regular season, because some of that shows you they can go 5-5 and go to the state semifinals.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily care about regular season. Lovejoy showed you that, you know, yeah, whatever happened in the regular season, they're a different team in the playoffs. And you got to understand something. Just like Swaggy said earlier, Langston want their league back. Lovejoy want theirs back too.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
You know what I'm saying? So that whole dynamic, but you know, not to like jump, you know, fast forward to this weekend, because I know we still talking about this past weekend, but I thought Summit came out and played their best game of the year, and I think SOC played their best game of the year defensively. And the reason why I say that, because in the playoffs, everything matters. Everything matters.
I gave up a lot of rushing yards that game, though. Summit. They gave up a lot of rushing yards, bro.
Right, but I got you, Jeremy. They gave up a lot of rushing yards, but you know what they didn't give up a lot of?
Points.
There you go.
That's true.
Sometimes it's bend but don't break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish the Cowboys learned that lesson tonight. They been broken everything.
Man, you know what? Aaron Rodgers is the devil, dog. Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, when they play the Cowboys, they just the devil. They just the devil. That's that. Go ahead, Swag. What you got?
Man, basically, I look at it like this. I said it on Wednesday night show, but hey, I'm gonna call all y'all out. Every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all said, man, they'll blow Summit out. And I looked at the camera and said, do not look over Summit. And everybody in the comments was like, let's talk about 40. This will be over at halftime. The reason why I'm saying is because, like Coach Carr said a while ago, I told you last week, Summit went 5-5 and when I was to the state semifinals. So if they went 5-5, what that meant? They didn't have a pretty good year in the regular season. When the playoffs, they turned it on. So that game was what? A punt return away from being the biggest upset in the first round. So, But watch this though. But with that being said, now everybody want to say, well, SOC vulnerable. No,
you're not.
That just made SOC more hungrier. And I'm gonna tell you why. When you win a close game like that, and you already got the whole world talking about, well, they're gonna lose next week, or they gonna do this. That just make your team more hungrier, and I think Lovejoy is going to get punched dead in the mouth, just like last year in the Star. They're going to come into that game next week confident, high, thinking they do what Summit did, and it ain't going to happen. I think Sock is woke now. The quarterback play going to get way, way better, and I think they're going to go on another tear. That's just my honest opinion. So that 12-7, hey, that was the defensive dogfight. Hey, it's playoffs. What you expect? It's not the ISD no more.
So you think so? Go ahead.
Who y'all think gonna start quarterback? Who you think gonna start quarterback for Stockton next week? Who would you give a nod to?
Man.
I would give it a nod to 18. They probably gonna start 12, but I would go with 18. That's just my opinion. I saw them the second half of Woodrow, and that offense put up points in the second half with 18 in the game. It looked like those kids trusted him. And and I think me and Jeremy was talking about it this weekend, because a lot of times I think people overlook Sock last year when comparatively speaking, meaning they had a legitimate quarterback, like a real quarterback. Like, this kid is playing at SMU as a true freshman playing quarterback. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they had a real quarterback, not an athlete back there playing quarterback. They had a real quarterback who has left high school, went to college at a Division I level, and is playing quarterback as a true freshman.
That's big.
Right. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you're replacing.
Right. So this is the thing. Sock has to get their program to the place that you can replace players or whatever. You know, it can't be like, okay, we had this great team, we won state, and then the fall off is so great, it's ridiculous. You got to be able to, be like your Duncanvilles and your DeSotos.
But yeah, I think Pat.
I'm sorry, I got knocked off. You want to be like your Duncanville and DeSotos, where you can keep replacing talent, and the fall off. You're gonna have some fall off from a state winning quarterback, but it shouldn't be that great. It shouldn't.
Boy, your phone blowing up. Why it's ringing? Let me give a shout out to E. Holly. Let me give a shout out to E. Holly, them Duncanville Panthers, and I hope your son feeling better, E. Holly. Cause we need him. We want to see him Friday. But she also is a big Packers fan. I don't know how all the Oak Cliffians, fans of people way off somewhere. But shout out to E. Holly. Yeah, the devil won. The devil won.
Boy. But yeah, man, I think Sock. Because this is the way I look at it. Styles make fights. So they can fight them for 3 quarters defensively, but what's gonna happen in the fourth quarter when you need those big drives and that quarterback is gonna get you up and down the field like Aaron Rodgers in the clutch? You know what I'm saying? Because all fights are not the same. So that fight against Summit was a defensive battle. What happens if Lovejoy goes by 14 in the third quarter? And, the defense shut them out the whole fourth quarter, not allow them any more points. But are you going to score 17 points in that fourth quarter to get that win? So that's kind of what makes me a little nervous.
If Lovejoy go on 14, Pat, it's over.
That's what I'm talking about. So I'm
here to tell you, I think if Lovejoy score 14, it's over.
Man,
hey, let me shout out to my girl E. Holly again. She said her son is a hard body. I know he tough. I know, Mama Bear. We know he tough. We just want him right. That's all.
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
He's still a He's still a pup. Don't rush him back out there. Make sure my man right, because these next 2 years after this year, that boy gonna be clowning. I'm telling you. Guess what? I already know.
Guess what? To Sock defense, you can't say that. You know why? Remember, what's name led 28-14?
Paris Episcopal. That's a different level.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I don't know if you think Paris could be Lovejoy.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a different level.
Paris be Lovejoy, Swaggy. That's all I'm asking.
Can they be Lovejoy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think if they play tomorrow,
Paris in the playoffs?
Harris beat China Spring.
Okay, China Spring can't beat Lovejoy. I can say that.
China Spring can beat Lovejoy.
Ooh.
Seriously.
You just love this 4A ball like it's really.
Yeah, he do,
No.
because he loves Carter.
China
Because
Spring
he
plays
wants
football.
he want Carter to beat China Springs so he can say Carter could beat Sock. So
Hey,
listen,
I want Carter to beat China Spring. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, Carter. Let's go,
Carter gonna-
CC.
right,
Carter
right,
gonna be late work,
but-
he's gonna beat China Spring. Or Jesse Kaufman.
yeah, but I'm gonna say this, guys. I'm gonna say this though.
And Paris beat Alito. We get all that, but I do want to say that was the early game, and this ain't the same Alito team. And I think Jesse and Longview gonna find that out if they see them, which I don't think they are because they're not gonna beat Lancaster.
Alito going home Friday night.
Who Alito play?
I forgot the name of that school, but they real good.
But I remember-
Hey, guys, let me bring. I'm gonna retract one thing real quick. Take it back one quick. So, Pat, you said that Sock fell off. Here's what I'm gonna say.
No. I didn't say that.
No. I know. You're saying drop off of talent from the quarterback position, right?
Right.
Right. That I'm not saying as a team they fell off. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that. I'm saying from the quarterback position. It's hard to find a quarterback because even DeSoto, it took Duncanville what 4 years since JJ left to get to this kid. You know what I'm saying? That they got now.
What I'm saying is, even with that situation, the quarterbacks were at least comparable enough to the team to keep them floating. Yeah, they were serviceable. To still look, they were so serviceable. They still got the state finals and stuff like that. So
absolutely. Yeah. So here's what I'm saying about Sock. There is a lot of ways to win a football game.
Absolutely.
A lot of ways. I can remember vividly we played Purdue one year. It rained, sleeted, and snowed. We had to change uniforms at halftime, and we beat them 5-0 on a field goal and a safety. There is a lot of ways to win a football game.
Are we saying
who was your quarterback that day?
So are we saying we just hoping for a miracle for
No. What we're saying is what we're saying is that in this particular rounds, as you move forward, as long as you can play defense, as long as you can run the football, as long as you can play special teams, which is 3 out of the 4, you may not be able to throw the ball extremely well, but a champion finds a way to win when all else fails. And they are the defending state champions. And they are finding a way to win. Is that something that you can live and die by? Maybe, maybe not. But who's to say that they can't do what the Baltimore Ravens did? Who to say they can't do what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did? Who's to say that?
Yeah, because Trent Dilfer sucks. So you're right.
Good point. Because
but dude, hey, at least it was just Trent Dilfer. It wasn't 3 of them sorry rascals.
Well, sometimes Trent Dilfer could be 3.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm not calling the kids sorry. I'm sorry.
Right.
The kids sorry. Don't misinterpret that. Don't misinterpret that. I'm calling Trent Dilfer sorry. But
Trent Dilfer got a Super Bowl ring.
Oh shit!
That's what I'm saying.
He got a Super Bowl ring, but he got a Super Bowl ring, and he was so good at winning that Super Bowl, they replaced it with Joe Flacco.
Right.
They did, but they did.
They replaced it with Joe Flacco. That's how much they thought of him, dog.
But again, but that's fine, Jeremy. But at the end of the day, my man got a ring.
A ring.
Right.
And he is a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, and I mean it's really about game planning. I mean you got to slow the game down. You got to run a lot. I think Green Bay kind of did that to Dallas today. I can't keep harking on that, but they ran the hell out of that ball and kept the game close that way just by draining the clock.
Green Bay had Satan himself playing quarterback.
I know, and then he reared his ugly head at the end.
Yeah,
hey, Roger.
yeah.
Hey, Roger. We going Saturday?
Going where?
Talk Lovejoy.
Yeah, we gonna go.
Oh,
yeah,
hey,
we'll be there Saturday.
Hey, yeah, I'm trying to get into
we gonna holler at Coach Will gonna holler at Coach Chambers for. We're gonna be on the field.
Look, I got time today. I'm gonna be there all day long at Globe Life.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Soto.
But let me
club fan members, all y'all. Hey, much love. Y'all invited Swaggy to the Star Thursday night. I'm humbled. Hey, I'm with y'all the whole 7 of the way, just like I am with Sock and Carter and Lancaster.
And Duncanville.
And anyway, I
and
appreciate y'all.
Let me say Duncanville, because you better not be rooting for anybody that ain't from the South to beat Duncanville.
Oh, no, I want Duncanville to win now because I feel like UIL just picking at them. So I want them to win and stick it in their face.
Hey, Swag, are you the only one that got a pass for the DeSoto game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you gonna let them? So you gonna let them divide and conquer, huh?
Hey, you know, Swaggy always. Let me tell you about Swaggy. Swaggy always thought he was David Ruffin. See, Swaggy always been that dude that try to ease out and say, "I'm Swaggy, and this is the dub." That's always been Swaggy. You know what I'm saying? That's always been what Swaggy is about.
Hey.
Swaggy always been David Ruffin. He always been, what's the dude on 5 Heartbeat? You want my spot flag? He always been him.
Well, I ain't
nobody hear you talk, Otis.
Yeah. That's what he told me. I ain't want to tell nobody, but Swaggy actually told me that. In a private conversation. I said, Swaggy, we doing it for the dub. Swaggy say, ain't nobody come to see you, J-Mac.
No, but Bo got one too. But if y'all talk about for real,
I got one.
I got the DeSoto shirt on. What the fuck?
I can get y'all.
You're a graduate.
For real,
I'm an alumni. I'm an alumni of the bastard. Y'all better give me a goddamn pass if I want one, but I ain't going out there no way Thursday.
All right, so wait a minute. Let me.
Yeah, Swaggy look me in the eye and say, ain't nobody come to see you, J-Mac.
Hey, listen. Hey, why is this show every week referring back to the 5 Heartbeats?
It's 5 of us.
I got 5 on it.
Hey, who is Dresser?
That's you. You the one with the deep voice. That's you.
Oh, I'm Dresser. I thought you had the golden bird. So hey.
You got the
deep voice. I ain't dressed. I'm Otis. He called me Otis. He said, ain't nobody come to see me.
Somebody came to see you, Otis.
Oh man. Hey, I like to do this. Let's do this too. Maybe Friday night. I don't know. Maybe one of these Friday nights we can do a high school report for the dub. Maybe 11 o'clock start. We might have to do that. I'll put up the graphics and put up the scores.
It'd be hard.
Let's do Saturday. If we make it, if we get, we're gonna holler at Chambers. We make it out there on Globe Life. Saturday, we want to do a live pregame and a live halftime.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm with that
for the Sock Lovejoy game.
But no, seriously though, I'll jump aside. Will, y'all want to come to the Soto game or not?
Bro,
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, I wasn't invited. If I was invited and they say, hey, we got you a pass, absolutely. Okay, but I'm not going to be no third wheel reaching out to get a pass to go watch a game on a Thursday night that I don't even want to freaking watch.
Hold on, Will, you don't want to be in Swaggy entourage? You don't want to be in Swaggy entourage?
I'm already in his entourage, coach.
That's what he trying to tell you. Hey, Swaggy came up here and said, DeSoto invited me.
He did, coach.
He did. And then I didn't even know I got invited. But hey,
that's because he said he just brought you because you part of his crew. He just brought you the entourage.
Hey, Coach Carl, we DeSoto gonna make you the official T-shirt maker of DeSoto playoff football.
Man, listen. I'm glad I'll be honored to do that. But I still didn't get a pass to the game. So
that'd be your pass. You want your shirt to the game.
So I'm still trying to figure out with Swaggy, right? So I'm still in my feelings because I'm trying to understand this. They reached out to you and said, "Hey, Swag, we know you with DeSoto. We know how much you love DeSoto. We're gonna get you a pass for the game." And your response was what?
Hey, I've been down since day one.
Okay, stop.
So they let you know what them private conversations been like, don't it?
That's what I'm trying to.
Let's put Swaggy on the stand right now. We finna crucify this joker right here. That let you know.
So Swag, Your response was you feel honored.
Yeah, cause they said I don't ride with that other school around the corner.
Okay, hold on, time out. So did you say at that point, did you like, hey, so do my boys got passes?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. So Ice Cube made a song. I'm gonna leave it at that.
B Riser, what you got to say
You know
about
what?
this treachery?
No, wait, I can do you one better.
No, I gotta give B Riser because he B Riser from the streets. You know what I'm saying? B Riser from the streets. He know how it's supposed to be dealt with, but we on the internet. But B Riser, well, how do you feel about such treachery?
He say treachery. He need to be punished on it. He need to be punished on it.
They do.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, what you think about swag? Because I'm gonna tell you how them backdoor conversations was going. I can tell you right now. Here goes swaggy. Hey. You know, they be tripping on the dub, but you know, my son go there and I hate Duncanville. I hate Duncanville. I tried to fight they fans. You see me call they fans out. I be trying to call they fans out. I be calling they fans out. I don't like Duncanville. You know, I'm a DeSoto dad. I'm a DeSoto dad. See, that's swag. That what he did.
J Matt,
that's what
they conversation. It wasn't like this. It was like, hey, you know what, man? You know, me and Pat, we the only one who really like y'all. The other people, they don't really like y'all like that. I'm just letting you know.
Hey, B Rise. I believe that conversation, and it went a little bit more like this. Hey, look here, look. So you know I don't mess with them cats like that, right? Yeah, you know, I don't really mess with them. You know, I'm just here. You know, look, I've been pulling them the whole time. You know what I'm saying? They roll with me.
Hey, Will, this is what he talking about. Hey, this is Will. He'll win slid. I'm talking about. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be taking over it. I'm gonna be taking it over anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take over the dub anyway. You'll see the name gonna be Swagger Wick and the dub.
Yeah, that Coach Carr and that J Mac, yeah, they gotta go. They're gonna be the first ones out.
See, I had to check them. I had to check them once before. I told J Mac to his face, ain't nobody come to see you, J Mac. I told him to his face.
One thing for sure, I never turn my back on my brothers.
Oh my God!
What you think about this, Bo Teaser? I mean, Bo Teaser, you are you the originator of the dub, and how you feel about just actually you oldest, really, you oldest. But I'm just saying, you know, how you feel about just Swagger just slap you in the back of the head and said, you know what, this my group now.
Hey, Swagger done got popular on this thing, man. I think it done gone to his head. He's the only one on the dub that's got publications and newspaper for picks, and he comes in last place every week. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it, man. Hey, more power to him. Hey, I ain't mad. I ain't a hater. I ain't mad.
Hey, Swagger said, "Oh yeah, Pat. Nah, don't worry about Pat. He's just my backup dancer."
Nah, man, my partner on Facebook, he saw me write my picks down one day. He like, yo, man, I'm still putting yourself in the newspaper, bro. I was like, all right, and he did it.
That's what's up.
Hey, he probably said, "Hey, I see you be picking with the dub. You want me to bring them on? Nah. They don't want to be on. Nah. They don't want to be on. They don't want to be on. Nah.
This goes back to the original argument that Coach Carr brought up. So when they had that meeting with you at DeSoto, you didn't bring the boys along. When they had that meeting with you at the newspaper, you didn't bring your boys along. You are officially on trial.
Hey, one thing
but Swag, let me ask you a question, Swag. Let me ask you a question.
We're gonna send Swag to Frisco. We're gonna send him to Frisco with a knot on top of his head. That's what we're gonna do.
Look, I'm gonna ask Swag. I'm gonna ask you a question.
I'm listening.
Okay, there was a game at the Cotton Bowl, and it was a very nice game. And I reached out to some people and like, hey, I want to bring the crew. We want to go kick it. Now, how many you need, Coach? Well, I feel embarrassed to ask for this many, but this is what I need. Well, we can't do that, but we could do this. I said, okay, we could do this. I look up, I see a little guy named Swag on the sideline, him and his girl. And not once was it, hey, Coach Carr, man, good looking out for us. It was him by himself.
That he got for my ticket. My ticket.
Coach, you gave his girl your ticket. That's the love that we show for Swag. But the second he got to show that same love, oh, it's dead, dog. It is about him. But that's cool though, little homie. I'm not mad at you.
Take that, David Ruffin.
Yeah.
And I hope you got a big old thing of Vaseline.
Well, nights like this, we got to make a clip. We got to make a clip of this segment, boy. You have to make a clip of this segment, boy. Y'all just did y'all boy Swaggy wrong, God.
Hey, look at our boy Matt Step, man. Shout out to Matt. What's happening, Matt?
God damn, man.
Hey, you didn't even ask Matt. Did Matt need passes? Look,
Yeah,
Matt trying to figure out how you gonna get that.
Hey, my phone for the ring at 3, 2.
Matt, I just want you to know, Matt. Swaggy have turned David Ruffin on us. He done turned into David Ruffin. He done turned into Eddie Kane.
Man, not Eddie Kane.
He done turned into Eddie Kane.
He ain't Eddie Kane yet, Coach.
Not yet. He will be. He about to be. He negotiating with Red now. Him and Ty talking right now.
Hey, yo, Coach Ty, listen. I'm telling you, we just need to have the Red and the Eddie show. I'm just telling you, we had a Red and Eddie show. It's gonna be me and you. We don't need the rest of these guys. You know what I mean? It's gonna be me and you. Don't worry about it. I got you. We ain't got to be hanging people out the windows. We ain't got to do none of that stuff.
Hey man, let's get back on track. Can we get back on track?
Yeah, we can wear all off the rails, Swaggy.
Hey, every post Swaggy make, what do it say at the end of it?
Swaggy with and the dub.
Well, I'm listen. People who talk about themselves in third person make me nervous. You know what I mean? What Swaggy say? What Swaggy say, Swaggy?
When he shoot, he don't miss.
Well, there you go. All right.
Okay, Eddie Kane. While you
carry on, Coach.
And I know who you were dealing with over there at DeSoto. And you kind of backstab Pat, you know, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Cause you've been fraternizing. But you know, we ain't gonna I'm gonna leave it at that. Cause you know, I'm gonna leave it at that. I know Pat knows what I'm talking about.
Will.
Yeah, I will leave it at that.
Yes, sir.
There go that text just came to my phone. We got to talk text. Goddamn.
Yeah. I hope you. I hope you got a big old jar of Vaseline. But anyway, I hope he screwed you all the way out of it. But look, man,
you wrong.
Hey, I hope that. I hope that. For real. Cause you know what? Because he tried to do us. That's why he be wearing them shades. He be trying to be different because he be trying to separate himself.
I'm glad you said something.
He be trying to separate himself. See what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all we had Swaggy on court.
There you go.
We still love his little ass no matter what. We love his little ass no matter what.
We the only people that can talk about him.
Yeah, can't nobody else mess with him. Nobody else mess with him. Don't nobody else talk about him because he got brothers now. We all
belong us.
Hey, on the cool, Swaggy is our personal punching bag, so y'all can't mess with him.
Yeah, he eyes. Nobody else.
Nobody else.
Forever the team, Dub. I ain't above nobody.
But you only got one pass.
But you only got one pass.
No.
Yeah. You can quit this. Stop this. This you right here. Don't do this.
Appreciate you, Swaggy. You my dog, bro. I'm riding with Swag. I'm team Hoochie Daddy.
Hey, we the 5-6. You got to include Matt too.
Yeah, well, Matt. Hey, we need to be asking Matt because that Matt the only one you can't go over. You can't go over Matt.
Look, we need a Dave Campbell had or something to get in every game with Matt.
You ain't never lying.
Shit, Matt Man be like, man, y'all my friends on the low. We ain't gonna do that shit in public.
Hey, we went to that first North Carolina game with Matt in the press box. Felt like a whole damn celebrity.
Hey,
Man.
that's
Hey, speaking of celebrity, man, that we known in Sherman, and somebody came up to me in Sherman, and they treated me like that dude did Akeem in Coming to America. I'm like, I'm sitting up here like, are you pet book DZ? I'm like, what?
Hey, there he go.
I said, yeah, dog. He said, man, I watch the dub every week. I'm like, okay, we got a fan. Okay, all the way up for sure, but it was cool.
Hey man, you know, they might not admit it, man, but I appreciate everybody that check it out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody check out the show. Hey, I do want to ask, Matt, because I saw you put China Spring beat Melissa. So did he pick China Spring? I gotta go back and look at the pick. Did he pick China Spring to win?
Yep.
He did, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, J-Man, can we give a shout out to a team, man, that deserves some credit?
I want you to hold on before you do that. Give a shout out to your family because Crandall won.
Yes. Shout out to Crandall, man. Hey, Luke Moffitt, Crandall quarterback, 6 touchdowns, 300 and some yards passing, 60 some yards rushing. Hey, Crandall is a team flying under the radar out there, and I do believe they have a legitimate chance at defeating Midlothian Heritage this week.
Already.
That's saying something.
They got to have some superstars because Midlothian Heritage, they don't have no stars.
Oh, they have one. They have Sammy. He committed to Oklahoma.
Yeah, they need it because that's what it's gonna take to beat a Midlothian Heritage.
They got Chris Abram. He a dynamic running, but they got Luke. They got my little cousin Reginald Williams. They got a team out there, man.
Okay. Well, hey man, we pulling for you, Crandall. We pulling for you. You know what I'm saying? We pulling for you. But hey man, let me know this. What y'all think of? I'm gonna go back to it. This Wiley Mesquite Horn game, which Mesquite Horn, you know, they kind of came back to reality. I think it did them a favor because I felt like the winner of this was going into a meat grinder, having to face Duncanville. The winner of this game was going to have to play Duncanville, and I'm just gonna be honest, man. I looked at the way Duncanville played last week, and I'm like, yeah.
Woo!
Well, you know,
just hurry up and get to December. I didn't want to get to December. I ain't even gonna lie. Let's get to December. But what y'all think? I mean, because Wiley did win. You know what I'm saying? Wiley did win. They beat Horn. Shout out to Mesquite Horn, Coach Rowe. That's my guy. Matter of fact, since y'all free, Coach Rowe, Coach Allen, holla at us, man. Y'all can come on the dub, man. Y'all got free time. Y'all ain't doing. I saw Coach Allen talking about he up at the field house. Hey, look, brother, you can put them pads up anytime, homie. Come on over to the dub. Come holler at us, you know what I'm saying? We over here, you know what I'm saying? The one and done boys. Hey, you part of the one and done boys, but you know, Horn they've been the no boys for a while. So that's an upgrade. You upgraded to the one and done boys. So we happy for you. You know what I'm saying? We proud of you. And quite honestly, I'm happy y'all didn't have to go through what Wiley finna go through next week. So I'm actually kind of relieved of it. But I need y'all to tell me what y'all think. Go ahead, you started, Pat. What you think of that Wiley beating Horn, and now they got to go face them angry dogs over there at on Wheeler?
Yeah, I actually agree. I was a little surprised that they beat Horn, but like you said, they don't have to face that meat grinder that Duncanville is this week. So you know they get to end the season. Hey, made the playoffs, had a good season. So you go up against Duncanville, man, you're gonna be like, man, make sure this kid don't transfer. This you want to keep all your boys together and stuff, man. They make people like, man, we ain't on that level. Well, ain't nobody on Duncanville level right now. So, man, shout out Coach Allen and the staff, man. And as a matter of fact, anybody that lost last week or lose this week that's been on the show, man, y'all start making appearances on the Sunday show. Wednesday show, we invite y'all freely to come on.
Coach Child, we need to see you. Coach Jack, come on, Coach Jack. What was Coach Jack record? Let's get Coach Jack back. I got the muffler mic waiting for you. Look.
6 and 5.
Waiting on you, Coach Jack. Come on back, baby. Come on back.
6 and 5.
But I would love to ask the coaches, you know, that are out of the playoffs, hey, what they thought about this season. What do they need to fix? What they think they need going forward? You know, what is their mindset now going into the next season as opposed to, how they ended this season or whatever. You just want to kind of, sit back and reassess your team and go forward. So I would like to have those conversations.
Well, you know what? Let's start reaching out this week and see who we can get on this week. Somebody who season end and get their plans for going into next year. You're right. I would love to have the end of the season conversation. No doubt about it.
They call it housekeeping.
Yeah. So Swag, you got anything to say about Horn versus Wiley? And I see E. Holly. We gave Red Oak a shout out. We'll give him another shout out because I'm super proud of Red Oak. And y'all know my baby girl plays for Red Oak.
Talk about that one. Got to talk about that one.
Yeah. I'm proud of Red Oak. My baby girl is a Lady Hawk, so I'm down with the Red Oak. Coach Tron, all them. I hope they win next week. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep riding with Red Oak. Go ahead, Swag.
If you know the history of Wiley, man, they motto is ammo. So in other words, Wiley has never been just a pushover in the playoffs. I mean, dating back from years. So I really just ain't got really to say about that. But I want to say this though. When he been in Facebook jail, I can't reply. But some idiot in the group put Wiley gonna blow out Duncanville. I don't know what he was sniffing, but yeah. So if you listening out there, dude, whoever you were, got your name. Yeah, I need whatever you sniffing. I need some of that.
That was a Duncanville fan. They just trying to get themselves bulletin board material.
Nah, that was a Wiley dude. He was really confident. He was confident. Hey, but honestly and truthfully, it's gonna be over at halftime.
Yeah.
Kate Durner gonna have about 300 yards at halftime. He gonna be chilling with his pass off, just resting up for the next game. So I don't think Wiley have a chance in hell.
I would say this. I'm sorry, Rice. I just want to say this about Duncanville. Caden Durham, hey, he's gonna do this thing. But I actually like that Duncanville came out throwing that rock and stuff. And I think they should continue to do that, as they get to toy with opponents until they get to the 5th or 6th round.
Shout out to my little bro, Decorian Moore, got in the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mama Moore is safe now. It's good now.
For right now, she good right now.
Hey, shout out to the other running back at Duncanville. He killed some this week too.
And that was a sophomore that just got moved up from JV.
Yeah.
That's because they backup running back out here scoring touchdowns for Lancaster. I'm like, hold on, what the hell? I'm like, God damn. Oh, boy.
But you know what? Oh, Sean, he owed Wiley an apology. He said, that whole district trash.
He did, Coach Eastside. So, right. I need somebody to call Coach Eastside out on Facebook. I can't do it. They hating on me.
I got 18 days.
Hey, somebody needs to call Coach Eastside out about that because he said Wiley didn't have nothing and that Horn was going to run through him.
Yeah, so he on the
and I listened. Well, I didn't think Wiley was gonna beat Horn, but let's say this: the interesting fact about that, Horn had Wiley held Mesquite Horn to 14 yards rushing.
So they took away their whole soul because they can't throw the ball.
14 yards rushing. All right. And then now let's take that another step. Horn held him to 59 yards rushing.
Bruh.
So that was a defensive game that kind of went back and forth.
I'm looking at the score, man. Hold on, Will. I'm looking at the box score of that game. Mesquite Horn had 178 yards total.
Yes.
That's not a lot.
And Wiley had 101.
Total. Wow. That's what I'm telling you. Like that's what I'm telling you. Like those teams were so evenly matched. You know what I mean? That let me put it to you like this. Duncanville is going to drag Wiley.
Yeah, I see the difference
and down the field.
Coach, I see the difference, man. Horn had 5 turnovers.
Yes. Right. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is even even in those 5 turnovers, Jeremy, you only managed to get 101 yards, but you got points. And that's why I say it's always different ways to win a football game, because so many things can go wrong. But you cannot, you can't get 5 turnovers and can't move the ball and think you're going to have a chance going against Duncanville.
And let me say this.
That ain't happening.
No.
Mesquite Horn played 3 QBs. And I'm going to tell you again, if you got to play 3,
You ain't got
one.
Right.
Message,
So-
Marcellus. Over there on Marcellus, message.
Oh.
Message.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to say this about Marcellus. They finding a way to keep playing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So they ain't played nobody good yet. They ain't played a top-notch team yet. You're not going to do that.
They played a team that played in the semifinals. So
yeah, but that team, what was that team record this year?
Same record it was last year.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is, okay, keep it up and see.
Hey, here's a fun fact.
Keep playing 3.
Blood Drop rotates 3.
Well, all I'm saying is
they
Sock only played
a couple games.
Sock only played one quarterback this last game. They played one quarterback this last game. They played one.
But they
didn't play 3. And well, I don't know when the last time they played 3. I think 12 was the quarterback Woodrow game until he got hurt.
Who played quarterback Friday night?
12.
The Savior.
I don't know what his nickname is, but number 12.
I call him say because that's our man right here. Q Willis. Q Willis. You was one of the ones that called that man the Savior. What happened to you, man? Put it in the chat, Q. What happened to you, man?
Jay, don't do that.
No, that's the homie. That's the homie.
Yeah, I'm just saying at this particular point, I just think that the quarterback play at Sock again. It just reminds me of as long as but he didn't turn the ball like as long as you don't turn the ball over, you can manage the game with a defense that they have and that they're able to run the ball. I mean, it's no different than what Duncanville has done to get to the state championship the last few years. I just think that, again, I just think 18 is their better choice based on what he put up the most points that they've been able to put up in the last couple of weeks in the second half of the Woodrow game. Now, we cannot give Woodrow a pass and Coach Wilbur. Okay? We can't do that. We can't give Coach Bryce a pass.
Coach Bryce, we got to call
Yeah. Can't give him a pass. No, you know what I mean? They talk that whatever.
But understand, Coach Bryce, because y'all went out there, got your ass tore out the frame.
I believe a guy named Swaggy. I believe Swaggy called that one, did he? I believe he said never bet against Sam Hurl. I think he said
you said that, and I think me and you probably the only 2 people who picked in this.
No, you're a lie, because I ain't picked no DISD team.
Oh, well, yeah.
I said that.
Yeah.
That's why my microphone got called muffler mic, because I kept saying DISD.
Hey, Thursday night was awful for Dallas. I mean, from WC.
Hey, man, it wasn't awful. It's just J-Mac know what the hell he talking about.
Well, look, no, you don't. Because here's why. We all agreed that maybe 2 teams was going to get out of DISD.
Yeah.
The majority of these people picked Woodrow and Sock.
Or thought Woodrow and Sock. Yeah.
Me and Swaggy might be the only 2 people that picked Carter and Sock.
I picked Carter.
Okay, there you go.
Hold on. I think Jack picked Carter. I think Jack stuck with his homie too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think Matt picked Carter.
You remember I talked noise about Sulphur Springs, about how trash they was the last 4 years.
Well, I think like you said, like we talked about it, they had the best. It lined up perfectly for Carter to go in and do what they did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, they're in and Sock is in. But again, we was talking about Woodrow. Yeah, so we can't give Coach Bryce a pass. Like they got drugged. Like 607 yards offense. Man, they beat the hell out of Woodrow.
Yeah,
let me just say this real quick.
But you know what? I gotta blame Sock for that. I think that coach kept his starters in against Sock too long, and they took a good ass whooping.
Let me say this real quick.
They didn't recover. They didn't recover from that ass whooping they took from Sock. Yeah, I think that.
Can y'all imagine?
I think that hurt him.
Can y'all imagine next week coming out here at 8:00 on Sunday, and Carter is the only DISD school standing?
Hey,
I know
that's
that's
I'm
your
not gonna-
dream. I know that's your dream.
Can y'all
I'm not gonna
imagine
put
that?
that in the atmosphere.
I'm just saying. After all the
Hey,
talk, can
Swaggy,
y'all imagine that?
if that's what it is, man, I need you, Stephen Poole, Lydia Garrett, Lona. I need all y'all up in here.
No, they can't come on. If that's the case, they can't come on till they lose or win state. So what I'm saying is, Swaggy, I want all DSD teams to win.
I do too.
No, you don't.
No, you
Yeah,
don't. I
No,
promise
you
you.
don't.
Hey, he
I
can
do.
say that out loud all he wants. He can say that out loud all he wants.
I do. I got homeboys that sock. I do.
But it
Yeah,
don't matter,
yeah.
Swaggy.
Hold on.
It don't matter. You want to see them lose. You want to see Carter win. Now, if Carter lose and Sock still playing, you want to see Sock win.
I'm gonna say this.
But you do not want to see them win if Carter win.
No,
I
I'm gonna say this
guarantee
again.
it.
I'm gonna say it on air, live. I want Sock to win for Ward, Todd, coaching staff, and etc. I want them to lose for people like Q Willis and others who just talk all day long about they this and that. Gary especially. So they lose. I want to rub it in their face.
No.
The coaching staff.
No.
Don't they feel like that about you with Carter?
That's why.
And now DeSoto all of a sudden, since you playing the ops, you ain't that how they feel about you?
So I want Sock to win as a team, but if they lose, I want to stick to their fans.
You can't do that, dog. You can't do. You can't
know
you can't
what?
go out both sides of your ass. Talk to him, Pat. Did that make sense?
bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You got I'm sitting up here listening to the argument. I'm like, that didn't even make sense to me. Because hey, I'm gonna ride with Todd them, but I'm gonna go against Todd them to rub it in
No,
the
that
fans'
ain't
face,
what I'm
man.
saying. No, I'm saying I want them to win.
That's kind of what you're saying.
That's exactly what you're saying, dog.
If they lose, I stick to their fans.
No,
You can't rub it in if they lose because you was rooting for them to win.
Right.
but you really, in reality, you're really rooting for them to lose
That's
so
the
you
reality.
can win by rubbing in their face.
Because let me tell you.
That's a perfect analogy.
Hey, Will, I promise you, if Sock lose and Carter win, Swaggy gonna find his way to the internet.
Coach, Swaggy gonna have his own show, Coach.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me ask you this. How do y'all? I know how you get in Facebook jail. How long does it last? And how do you get out of jail?
I got 30 days.
They put me in jail because I said Sock gonna run through something.
Were those exact words you used?
That was the exact word. I got the post. I got
Did
the
you put a
picture.
cartoon picture of a butt on there or something like?
All I said was Sock gonna run through something, and they said that was promoting violence.
Wow. So
They put me in jail.
And how do you appeal your process? Is there a appeal process? We got an appellate
I
court.
disagreed with it. They sent me back and said, we stick with our decision. Then I did some appeal process, but it might not get read to my 29th day.
Bro, I've never been in Facebook jail, so I was just wondering how, that's
They
why.
put me in jail for arguing with Duncanville people.
Boy, they're gonna put you in Facebook prison as many times as you've been in.
You might get life, B. You might get life. You might need to come back to Swaggy J.
Hey, I don't know how the hell he didn't go to jail when he was trying to fight all the Duncanville fans. How did he make it?
That's why I went, because of that.
God dang. Hey,
Bruh.
Speaking of which, we got to give a shout out to Waxahachie.
Oh, big ups.
We got
Big ups.
big shout out,
Be
So
careful.
I vote my guy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I vote my guy, but he's so funny to me.
He is.
Homie run for 86 yards. He back on. He the best back in the
No. That belonged to Kate Landry, but go ahead.
83 yards, 87 yards.
Homie run for 86
Hey,
yards.
the only high schooler that would get on there and talk that talk too. Like, bro, he be all up in there.
He don't give a damn, man.
Hey, we're gonna have to make him a special Dub correspondent in the future.
Hey, I told him. I
He's
told him, as
funny,
soon as your
man.
season over with, man, I gotta get you. We gonna get you back on, cause hey, man, homie.
I believe that's gonna happen Friday night because they're not beating Rockwall.
Hey, you never know. They got the
Nah.
they,
They got
hey,
good
they got the same
chance. They
recipe
got
as
good chance
everybody
in that
else.
Nah.
They got the same defense and run game recipe as we talking about. Carter. Well, Carter ain't even got defense. They just got run game.
Man.
That's the bad part. Like they don't play no defense over there.
Yeah. I'm like,
Well,
damn.
But we
They
win.
No
succeed by
defense,
playing
they
no
don't throw the
defense
ball.
and running the ball.
Hey, but you know what they did do, Jeremy?
No
They
chicken
got
and
the
everything.
W,
They got the
baby.
dub, and we don't
Dub.
apologize for dub. We
The
don't
dub on
apologize
the dub.
for dub.
Friday night, UNT, we there.
They
You
don't got
there.
a kick or nothing.
That's a long drive.
I'm not. No, sir.
But shout out, man. I'm happy to see Watts had you finally beat Temple, man. Because Temple had put him out the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Last 2 years, yeah.
So I am happy to see that. Hopefully they can make a run. They believe they gonna make a run. So if they believe it, I believe it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
I'm
I
happy
hope so.
for Red Oak over Denton Ryan, even though I was mad at Red Oak for bringing me them coupons that went out last year. But but I mean that was a hell of a win. That probably was the best. That probably was the best playoff win in that program history.
He got you.
It was.
He did get you.
He got me, bro. I'm gonna show them coupons on the next show too, man. That's that stuff.
Hey,
I'm up here about to roll up. I'm gonna give me something to eat 2021.
hey, the homie makes sense though. That is Rockwall ain't seen the defense as good as Watson had to. I will agree with that. Cause
no, I disagree with that.
Who
Yes,
ain't
they have.
seen?
Prosper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Prosper go hard.
Yes, they have. Prosper.
Prosper ain't got a quarterback going to Ohio State, do they?
Nah.
They ain't got the other quarterback. The other quarterback going to Utah State. They're 2 D1 quarterbacks you got over there.
Nah.
They ain't going against
Man, Jimmy G suck.
They ain't going against a offense. They got 2 D1 running backs, do they? Okay, well I'm just saying. Okay. So, like I said, that might be the toughest team. And I like Prosper. See, Prosper is another one of them teams that play good as a team and don't have a superstar. That's what I was saying. Kind of like Midlothian Heritage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These type teams, they play as a team. They don't have no one star, but they play good as a team.
Yeah, they just a solid team.
So what game y'all looking forward to next week? Hold on. Can we talk about the injustice of North Crowley having to drive 5.5 hours on Friday?
That's crazy.
5:30.
That's crazy. And I saw that. And actually, the fan that came up to me in Sherman talked to his son actually plays for North Crowley, and he has a son that plays on my college son football team. And he was telling me about that. And I'm like, bro, that's ridiculous. And then the school they play, I've never heard of. The hell is that school called?
El Paso something, man.
Pebble Rocks, Pebble Beach.
How the hell Odessa lose to somebody we can't even remember the name of the team? Is Matt, if you still in here, please tell us how good this El Paso team is.
Right.
That is crazy.
Pebble Rocks, Pebble Beach, something like that. I know it got Pebble in it.
I just want to know who's in charge of the coin toss, because somebody, you know what, North Crowley, Gates, hit me up. From now on, let me negotiate.
Right, because he lost the coin toss. Look, because what they get the coin toss on location and referees, he probably lost on both of those.
He lost on everything.
Yeah, the referees are not going
we
way
wouldn't have
down
been
there.
doing it. We wouldn't have been doing it because I'm not gonna just give you everything.
Right.
Soon as we had to drive 5.5 hours, it wasn't no more negotiation, and we were gonna do that on the Saturday.
Right.
Well, the only thing is now you negotiate. The only thing that matters you need to win now is the game.
Yeah, but that's crazy, man. Dude, they gotta drive 5.5 hours on game day.
How far on game day? They ain't gonna leave the day before?
From what I understand, they leave like 4-5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And then the game is at 5:30 in the evening.
And the game is at 5:30 in the evening, bro. So
okay, so they're gonna get there. They probably get there.
Base. You can't even get a fan base to go out there other than parents who can take off work.
Right.
And you say they playing on a Thursday?
They play on Friday.
At 5.
5:30.
At 5.
That don't make no sense.
And how far does the other team have to drive?
I think it's about 4 hours because they're in El Paso.
That's
They
about right
meet in
then.
Andrews.
That's about right.
Mr. Screwjob.
Well, it's a midway point. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing.
But yeah,
Oh, okay. Matt,
do it on a Saturday.
Matt said it was a mutual agreement. So well, we need to talk to Gates.
I would have did the coin flip.
Like I said, North Carolina, you can hire me as your negotiator.
Well, the coin flip mean that it was gonna be either all the way in El Paso or all the way in Fort Worth somewhere. So they had to come to a mutual agreement.
Go, Elijah.
See, he said that school is closer to LA than it is Dallas.
Hey, I want to talk about a game that nobody ain't talking about, and I called it from the start of the season. Argyle, Wichita Falls Rider.
Good ass game. That's gonna be one of the picks. That's a good ass game.
Yeah.
Now my question is, we're gonna find out, which I already think I know the answer, but we're gonna find out if Argyle really ready for 5A, because I believe Ryder is a consistent contender in 5A.
They are.
So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know it's gonna be a close game like we think.
Well, see, that's why I don't either. Cause see, like I say, Argyle been a 5A team for a couple years. They just ain't been in 5A.
Right. Ryder has a stout defense, a hell of a receiver. I'm not sure if they star player back yet. Matt, is the star player back yet, or are you still out?
For Ryder?
Yeah. But I think Ryder gonna go in there and pull an upset.
You know what? Would that be? I think they'll be doing soccer favor.
I think Alito and Argyle both lose this week.
Yeah, man. I know El Paso is they in that they in the Pacific time zone. That's probably why they playing at 5:30. That might be 5:30 Pacific time.
What y'all laughing? I keep declining phone calls.
No,
man.
Say.
Yeah, cause Carter got me in trouble, big time.
How I get you in trouble?
Coach
Your
Carter
accent got you in trouble.
Eddie Kane. I mean,
Hey,
David Ruffin.
Nah, bro, y'all got to rewind the show. Coach Carter did get him in a lot of trouble, boy. I was like, oh Lord, Jesus.
Hold on, time out. How I get you in trouble?
Rewind the show about an hour ago, bro, when you was at the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah.
How did that get you in trouble?
Coach Carter's a married man. He don't know nothing about switching out.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, say, bro. You know what? My bad. I didn't know you was getting down like that.
Yeah, I'm done, bro. God, dog. I'm done. Hey, homie, I'm riding with you, bro. I'm sorry.
You get me in more trouble.
Your whole life up. Your dreams of a family.
Hey, just look at it like this, man. When we do the Dub Bachelor show, you'll be actually single. So.
Oh,
hey,
Lord.
Willis is back.
I apologize, Swaggy. I didn't know, Swaggy. My bad.
No, bro, we good. 100%.
Okay, my apologies. I didn't mean to, I apologize. I'm be quiet.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna worry about it. No, that was a good link back for him trying to do solo dolo.
Nah, we good. I just gotta go to our house probably and with my radio out loud and saying, if you think you're lonely now, I'll be good.
Go and work out the vocals right now.
Go and get on your knees and beg like you know you supposed to beg. You be all right.
I gotta get on bending knee like boys and man, stuff like that.
Go sing it, bro. Sing it for all the fans and audience.
Yeah, drinking plenty of water because your mouth gonna be.
Nah, but listen.
Go ahead, bro.
I gotta go. I forgot it's Sunday night. Peace.
What you gotta say, bro?
Nah, listen, man. We need say North Carolina really need to be blaming Odessa for this 5-hour drive. If they would have won, they would have had to drive 5 hours.
But that's the thing. I told everybody Odessa wasn't good, wasn't what they thought. It's not the old Odessa. That's what I was trying to say. It's not the old Odessa. Dude, Odessa ain't been good in years, bro.
No, they ain't.
You did say
Yeah,
that.
The fact that an El Paso team beat them, it do not surprise me.
yeah, that's
And
Yeah, that's
Odessa
terrible.
moved up, right? They moved up. They said first year moving up, right?
they been
Nah, I
6A.
think they've been in 6A, ain't they?
They've been in 6A forever.
Have
Yeah,
they?
they just ain't. They just not winning. They just not winning.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? I could have swore I thought they was in 4A or 5A. Like they just are totally irrelevant in high school football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what
they
y'all think
ain't
about
gonna
that
win.
Louisville Arlington Martin? I think that's a pretty good game.
I do
Shit,
think
that's
I
that's
think
good.
that's a
for
great
real,
game.
Jaden Hardy gonna go in there and do everything again, and Louisville gonna blow him out.
Hey, Louisville, Arlington Martin lost to Allen.
Exactly.
And so, you know, that again, we can talk about regular season, but them days are at the beginning of the year are long gone, Jack. That's a whole nother season. And the way
True.
Louisville playing right now, you know what I'm saying? And Arlington Martin, that's gonna be a good game, man. I think that's
Where's
gonna be
that
a good
game
game.
at? That might be a game. Where's that game
That
at?
might be the game to go to, for real.
Right. Right playing
SMU.
it. Shit,
look.
man. We might need to go to that game, fellas.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
thinking.
know,
That's
you know
the
where I'm
game.
at already. I'm committed.
That's
I've
a
been
good
off
game.
Texas.
Cause see, Friday, for some reason, speaking of negotiations, somehow Samples agreed to go way to McKinney on a Friday.
Well, I ain't going out there.
Dude, you playing Wiley. Why the hell are y'all going out to McKinney?
I ain't going out there.
You playing Wiley, bro.
What would you want them to play on that?
They could have played at Seagoville. It ain't like it's gonna be packed.
Okay,
So,
Brandon.
so
go,
you want
go.
them to bring Duncanville and Wiley to Wimmer Hudson Stadium.
Hey, Mesquite got 2 stadiums. They could have met at one of them. They could have met in Garland.
Would you have went to that game if it was in Garland?
Yeah, I would go to Garland before I go to McKinney on a Saturday.
But
on a Friday.
Okay, that's not my question. If the game was in Mesquite, would you
go.
be going to that Duncanville game, Duncanville and Wiley game,
Yeah.
over Sock and Lovejoy?
Sock and Lovejoy is Saturday.
Okay, over
Longview playing at Kincaid. That's why I'm probably gonna go.
Okay, that's one, and then on Louisville and Arlington Martin.
Well, we don't know what that is.
But I'm saying if you had a choice between Louisville and Arlington Martin or Wiley and Duncanville, where are you going?
Over who?
If you had a chance to go see Louisville and Arlington Martin or Duncanville and Wiley, where are you going?
I'd rather go Louisville game. It can be more competitive game.
More competitive game.
That probably will, but knowing me, I probably would end up at Duncanville.
Only because you're home and you don't like to travel.
Yeah. I'm like Sam. I don't like to travel. I'm like Sam. I don't like to drive.
Touchdown 49ers.
I saw that. Oh no. Matt said Sam like McKinney. So he don't mind taking that hour plus drive on a Friday.
All that traffic. All that traffic.
Man, you don't want Swagger to come.
That's what it was.
I wasn't going no way.
I heard you got kicked out of Duncanville your freshman year.
Yeah, I heard they got a picture of you.
Nah, they don't like me in Duncanville.
Yeah, they talking about putting some. I told them they talking about putting red knots upside. I said, no, y'all can't be touching on Swagger now. That's my boy. Don't be touching him.
That's one thing they would not
talk
do.
about him. You can talk about him, but don't be touching on my boy now.
There's not a dude at Duncanville got the ball to touch me.
Okay.
Don't say that.
Cause my homie Tucker Harvey is a big old dude. And I don't know if I can pull him out for you. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know.
We good.
That's a big dude.
We good.
That's a big brother. I'm telling you right now.
So, what is this game right here? This Hatch and
talk about brother. We good.
Are they playing this Friday?
Oh,
Walter Hatch and Rockwall.
Yeah, that's Friday at Globe Life.
Man, I live right down the street from that game. They
But
play
you know how
Friday.
Globe Life treat us. But you know what? We got to holler at Coach Chambers. We may be going in
Coach
there.
Carl,
Man.
you coming to UNT with me?
Absolutely not. Listen,
Dang.
I'm gonna highlight Coach Chambers, and I'm gonna get us some tickets, some passes. But outside of that, I want to go see not Second Lovejoy. I want to go see Louisville and Arlington Morgan. I think that's gonna be a really good game.
We got to find out what.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Matt, where are they at, Matt? Where's
SMU,
the
7:30.
Louisville Martin game?
SMU 7:30.
See,
Yeah, that's where I'm
lost
going.
me because I hate going to SMU.
Well, it's 5 minutes from my house, so I'm cool with it.
And
You
you
ready
gonna
for
have
the Jaden Hardy show?
hey, you gonna have to walk farther than you drive.
So I'm gonna catch an Uber. It's cheaper.
Because you gotta
Cheaper and
park.
fast.
You gotta park on the other side of 75. You gotta walk all the way. Man, no, man, I'm not doing all that.
Listen, the way my feet are made, they're not built for that type of journey.
Yeah. So
The way my weight is distributed on my feet,
hey, keep me updated, brother.
I got you.
I'm either gonna go to the Lancaster. I'm either gonna go to the Lancaster Reedy game in Irving, or I'm gonna go to the Longview Lone Star game at Kincaid.
What game is indoors?
It's Globe Life. This game, I might
Oh,
go
Globe
to.
Life. Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it's always good to be sitting in a warm place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not football, baby. It's not outside. It's not the elements.
Well, we're gonna be inside. I think all of us going to see the Sock Lovejoy game, ain't we?
Where's
That's
that
what
game?
I'm doing.
That's at Globe Life.
Oh, well, yeah,
That's
that's
indoors,
fine.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
think we all gonna be there. We're gonna go live and everything. We're gonna try. So make sure you have Chambers hook us up.
But Globe Life and Lovejoy, that ain't got nothing to do with Chambers.
It's at Globe Life.
But that ain't got nothing to do with them. We still would have to get the passes from the school.
The
Like I
district.
do ISD media passes to work for that game.
Yeah, they work for that game.
Do it.
Anything DISD.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we in there then.
Yeah.
I thought it was still part of Arlington ISD Stadium.
Well, nah, because it's based on who playing. So
DISD school playing.
Yeah, so like we would need to get those passes for the Arlington, Martin and Louisville game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But who we had to talk to for that? Because that's at the SMU.
But then that's why I reach out to the Coach Chambers and media department again, like we did last time.
Oh, Rockwall. Yeah, Rockwall Waxahachie is there Friday. Yeah.
Where Matt going?
Matt, where you going? You know yet?
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Swaggy, let me ask you a question. When you watched DeSoto play this week, what impresses you most about DeSoto this year?
I didn't see him this week.
Well, I'm just saying this year in general.
Their defense actually got better than what they have in years past. They have. You know, DeSoto you'd have been a shootouts like 60-30 or 50 to, like stuff like that. So they had a lot of games this year where they held people to like single digits or like 14. So I think that's what stood out the most this year to me.
What impressed you most about Waxahachie?
Defense. Keith Albany Jr.
No.
Keith Albany Jr. Hey, I think that's one of the best defensive backs in the state.
Who?
The kid going to Ohio State.
Yeah, Keith Albany. I think he's one of the best defensive backs in the state.
Oh, no. That's the kid going to Utah State. Simpson going to Ohio State.
Okay.
He's one of the best in the state.
So you think Waxahachie has the type of defense that can let them do what they need to do during the playoffs this year?
I think they do. But if they win this week, they're gonna run into a Louisville team. If Louisville win too, and hey, Louisville got an offense that can score.
And do you think Waxahachie defense can hold up?
Yeah.
So it'll be a good game, huh?
I do.
They got a kid over there at Rockwall, Vincent Meeks, his son over there. That number one,
Yes.
that boy can fly.
Yes, Mix is a beast.
Ooh, so
I'm
they
gonna be
gonna have
honest,
their
man.
hands full though.
Mesquite Horn gave Rockwall all they can handle.
Hey, another thing real quick about Everman, while I see that on the screen, Matt. I was trying to say for the longest in this show earlier, Terrell is battle tested. They are battle tested in their district. With Lovejoy, Melissa, Crandall, all of them. So Terrell is not gonna be a pushover for Everman.
Now Terrell got a good ass running back if he's still healthy. Yeah.
Man, what y'all talking about? Edmund playing defense now, bro.
Yeah, they shut down Jack. Down there, piece of shutout. They gave up the penny point. They gave up the penny points.
They listened to the dub and got motivated to play some defense, baby.
Q-Dog. Hey, I didn't even know. I'm looking on there. Coach, you remember Brian Wiley, right?
Him and Rico.
No, they all on Everman Field, man. They all throwing up the Q-Dog thing. They all do. I'm like, and the head coach, that's the most excited I've ever seen the head coach. He was excited to throw up his Q.
Hey man, listen, the head coach, listen, here's the thing. They a brotherhood and they out there supporting they dog. You know what I mean? And listen, man, rightfully so, man. Everman is continuing to have a tremendous year. You know what I mean, from where they were last year. So it feels good, it looks good to be able to see his partners come out and support him, man. I mean, maybe there's the reason why Seagerville only scored 7 points.
Yeah, because they no Qs over there. I think they got some Capitals and some Alphas over there. You know.
Hey, Jerion, that kid is special. That kid is special.
He is. And as long as he playing QB for Everman, I put them in every game, dog.
Every game.
They in every game. They in every game, man. As long as that cat is playing QB, they in every game.
Oh yeah.
And I expect them to beat her. I expect Everman to be going to the third round. I can say that, and I can say that pretty comfortably, to be honest.
Oh yeah. I would love to be able to catch a Everman sock game.
Oh,
Everman love.
Yeah, that'd be a good game.
Now it'll be sock Crandall winner next round.
Well, when was Everman the sock play?
Who? Fourth round.
Well,
who Crandall playing this week?
Crandall got Midlothian Heritage.
Ooh,
that's a good game.
That is a good game.
It is a good game.
Heritage is beatable.
Yeah, they very beatable. They ain't no superstars over there.
No, but they are a resilient, tough team, Jeremy. Like we saw Heritage up close and personal, and they can score points. And they're a team who hasn't lost a game. Well, their last game they lost was the semifinals last year. Now it was in 4A for sure, but they moved up and they playing good ball. You know what I mean? So I don't necessarily know that any team that goes against a Heritage or Midlothian, both of those programs are playing really good football right now.
Right.
I don't see them getting blew out. You know, I just think they're playing good ball right now.
I think I'm gonna go support Weebo.
Crandall average over 45.
I think I'm gonna go see Weebo Friday, man. I think Friday I want to go see Weebo because
they play at Irvin, right?
Y'all do know Reed is the number 17 in the state.
Y'all do realize we went against Reedy one time and lost, and they never picked against Reedy again.
And I know I do not see nothing special in Reedy, though. I don't get it. Though. I ain't gonna lie. Reedy is one of them schools I don't see no special player, but they play as a team.
That's all that matters.
But I don't see nothing special about that team.
But that is special.
But it is. You're right. I mean, they won a game on a block punt like at the last second, bro.
But that's what teams do.
Yeah,
that's what winners do.
Yeah, that was a win.
There you go.
That's what winners do.
Yeah, they found a way to win.
That being said, I think I might have to ease over to Irvin, man, and support the black and orange, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of games. It's not a good game this week.
It's so many good games, man. When y'all gonna start playing on some Saturdays, bro? We need this shit. We need y'all to break this up.
Next week.
We
Next
need some
week.
Saturday games.
Next week should
Matt
be
said we got to
Saturday
go
game.
through. Matt said we got to go through Globe Life to get passes.
He said they did.
Oh, they did.
I'm gonna say, man, based on my experience with Globe Life, me and Brian, hell, I'd rather go sit in the stands, to be honest. But we can go try.
Nah, Jeremy, y'all was at Globe Life Park.
Oh, we was at the other one. That's right. This
Yeah.
the main stadium. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we
they
might
gave us a
have to go
hard
through the
time.
Rangers then. We might have to go through the Rangers because I
Yeah, I
forgot.
mean that's fine. We just need to send an email out today. I mean tomorrow in the morning.
Hey, we gonna dub carpool, man. I ain't paying $25. We gonna dub carpool for that bad boy. Who
Well, shit.
driving?
By that time, man, you all over the world. By that time, your car.
You ain't lying. I ain't gonna lie, boy. You got to get a tune up after you finish all that
Yeah,
driving you finna do.
yeah.
You finna be driving all over the Durham Metroplex.
Hey, real quick though, after y'all shout out this weekend, one of the best high school basketball games. It's gonna be played at 9:00. Prosper Gym. It featuring Duncanville, the number 1 team in 6A, led by 5-star Ron Holland, versus the number 2 team in 6A, Lake Hollins, led by the number 1 player in the country, Trey Johnson. Hey, y'all ain't want to miss that bad boy. If you find driving Prosper.
They don't got no more
Yeah.
transfers coming in. They don't got no other 4 or 5 stars coming in over there.
Nah, they sticking with the original team.
Then
And
also,
actually, what's so
that
crazy
team-
about it? I mean, we talk about the transfers, right? But this team actually is the same team that's coming in that came in as freshmen.
Yep.
This team that Duncanville got, that's why they're making a big deal about it, because this team right here is the exact same team they came in as freshmen. So I get what they saying, but you know, it kind of is what it is. Ain't nothing we can do
Then
about it.
So
Tuesday, the hot ticket Tuesday is at Carter High School, 7:30. You got the number 1 team in the state, Carter, versus the number 13 team in 5A, South Oak Cliff. That's gonna be a good one. Then Friday night, over at Sprague, you got number 1 team in 5A, Kimball, versus number 1 team in 4A, Carter.
Okay, man. I just got some information, man. Reedy actually got about 5 players with D1 offers.
Yeah, read ain't sorry.
Yeah. I'm getting some new information, so that might be the team because they are 11-0. So I think we can say what we want. We got to give them their respect, right? They 11-0.
Yeah, they undefeated.
Well, that's what I was telling you. That's what I was telling you. Like, I'm only against Reedy one time this year at the beginning of the year, and ever since then, I saw them and I was like, and I went with Reedy all the way. But I just feel like Lancaster has something different about this.
They do.
I think it's gonna be a good game.
It's absolutely gonna be a good game. Like we gotta understand that every game going forward is gonna be good game.
No, they ain't gonna be no good game, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Melissa Ennis?
Yeah, Melissa ain't Woodrow.
It's gonna be a good game.
I got Melissa,
pretty.
It's gonna be a good game. You know why? Me and Coach Carr said it all the time. You never count out a Sam Hurl coach team.
Well, you never count out an Ennis team.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And them kids had you got to think about it. Go back to the beginning of the year. We talked about the Waxahachie Ennis game. What was that? 40-2,
50-2, something like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to look at that team from where they were then and look at them to them now, that's the beauty of football. That's the beauty of getting better week in and week out. And you just need to get hot at the right time. You know what I mean?
And they battle tested.
And they battle tested. So you're going into a game. It's just like again, I don't know how many people were in that Allen district or whatever, but whenever you get a team like Louisville who comes in and don't win their district and go out and beat the winner of your or second place of that district, I just think that when you look at the game,
Louisville won a district.
Who?
Louisville won a district.
So why did they play? What was Allen? Allen. So let me
Allen was
ask you
third.
this. So it's not one place
I mean,
four.
Allen was fourth. Allen was,
Okay, so they was fourth.
yeah.
Okay, makes sense now. Okay, I don't know why I thought Louisville was a lower seed than Allen.
They were 9-1.
Louisville won 9-1, were they?
Yeah, look.
They lost to Highland Park only.
Oh, they beat Capel.
Everybody.
Yeah.
They beat
Oh
Capel.
man, they beat. I tried to tell folks they talk about Capel coach from the hood. Oh yeah, okay.
I don't like Capel. Capel
I
got
don't
Duncanville
either.
in trouble.
Yeah. I never root for Capel. I
I
don't
never
care
root
who
for
they
Capel
coach
ever
is.
again.
I don't care who the coach is. But yeah. So all right, fellas, we're gonna get our closing words, man. We're gonna let because I know Swagger he get to watch the rest of this. It's a close game because I've been watching it too.
Man, it's good.
Go ahead, Swagger. Give us your closing words, man. What you looking forward to? When's the show? And let us know what you think because you already told us, we ain't shit and you the only one that do things. But go ahead.
I'm looking forward to recapping what happened Tuesday night between Sock and Carter basketball game. I'm looking to talk about my Cowboys some more in football and got him. Oh, and just look for an awesome week of football coming up, man. You got 2 11-0 teams playing each other. Danny Geyer and Highland Park. So after next Friday, somebody's season gonna end at 11-1. So
And you already know what games you're going to. Go ahead and say what games you're gonna be at this weekend.
oh, okay. Thursday night, I'll be attending DeSoto Rockwall Heath at the Star. Friday night, I'll be attending Carter Lake Worth at UNT. And Saturday, I'll be attending South Lovejoy. Then Saturday night, I'll be attending Duncanville Lake Highlands basketball game.
I already appreciate your swagger. B Rise, go close us out, man. What you give you closing words, man, and what you looking forward to? Where you gonna be at this weekend if you're going?
Man, I'm going. You know what? I'm going to Louisville and Morgan game, and I'm going to the Sock and Lovejoy game. Those are 2 games I'm going to right there. And the other game I want to go to, if I do go, it'll be at Globe Life because it's inside. I don't like cold weather, but if I had a third option, it'll be whoever playing at Globe Life.
Right. Coach Carr, closing words, brother.
I want to go check out the Louisville and Arlington Morton game, as well as the Sock Lovejoy game. Those are the only 2 games I'm going to watch. Anything else?
Thursday game, bro. We gotta find a Thursday game. I can't think of nothing.
Yeah, Thursday game is whatever's come on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
No, for real though, real talk.
Hey, B-Rod.
It's a Thursday game.
B-Rod, that's the only Thursday game I'm going to, baby. It's gonna be on the couch in front of YouTube.
That's the only one.
That's it.
Hatch playing on Thursday?
Nope, that's sort of the only game Thursday.
Yeah, I hope it's on YouTube or I hope it's on TV. Cause I don't drive up north during the week. But hey man, my closing word, man. Hey, once again, man, I love you guys, dog. Y'all are the homies, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I had a great weekend. Thursday, I don't know. I guess I'll be watching YouTube with Coach and B. Thursday, I don't know yet. I'm split. I really want to go see Langston and Reedy, and I really want to go see Longview and Lone Star. So I'm split up right now. So, but I think I might go see. I gotta go see what this Reedy team about, man. So I'm leaning towards Irvin. I think I'm gonna be in Irvin at the Langston Reedy game, and that's only if it's not raining. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't sit in the rain to watch nobody kids but mine.
Hey, did I get them Carter links I sent y'all Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know what? When you send me video, for some reason I cannot stream you or won't upload it. I don't know why. But So I appreciate everything, man. I can't wait to win for our predictions. I think we're gonna have more than 10 games, Swag. We might have to go on and just do all.
Yeah, we're gonna boost it up this week. We're gonna boost it up. Matter of fact, I'm probably doing them tonight.
Might as well, man. And Matt, you gonna make it to pick, or you on levels high and dry? What's going on, Matt? And we gotta find a coach, man. We gotta find a coach. I guess Coach Allen free. We'll get Coach Allen come on pick.
Hey, Coach Jack free. Jack free.
We gotta see what Jack record is. We gotta see if Jack record the word they're coming back.
I know Allen record is. He was 8-2 when he was on.
Yeah, Allen and Todd, they've been the best coaches. I don't know what Jack.
I know Bryce did good, didn't he?
Bryce did. Now he was lower than them, but he did pretty good. Hey, he free too, so hell, we'll find a coach.
Hey, look. It's a lot of coaches free right now, B. It's a lot of people got time on their hands, though.
Hey, if you're out there, coaches, if you're out there, you're free. You want to come on and pick against the Dub? Come on out, man. Pick with us, man. Have a good time. We're gonna talk our shit. We're gonna have fun, but you know how we do.
Playoff edition.
Playoff edition, man, because that's what we do, man. We just having fun. Ain't nothing personal. We love all y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Matt Stiff, the regular season champion.
Yeah, Matt got his trophy coming, man. Man, you picked up your trophy yet, Matt?
He said he'll be on Wednesday.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Cool.
Man, I thought they barred you away from us, but I'm glad you're coming back, though. Shit. Glad to have you back, brother.
Come on, Logic.
Yeah, well, you saying Dave Campbell said, "Hey, look here, you can't go around there messing with them people."
Tim called Matt in the office. Matt, can we talk to you real quick, sir?
Now, Matt, we know you from Everman.
Now we know you from Everman, but
you can't be hanging with that J Mac.
Yeah. you and J Mac and Swaggy, we can't. It's beginning to be. It's crucial against the brand.
Yeah, we got to protect the brand, man. Protect the brand.
That's right.
If you want to be in this next magazine, Matt, you better.
Hey, man.
What you gonna do, Jimmy?
We out here, man. Love y'all.
Watch this.
Next, football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hugs, put in work, go rub. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach trying to stand on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. J Mac and Swaggy Wick, rocking the gear, it's so clean.
Big guys and goes easy, off the easy, push easy. With my steppers, our special kids, making picks and so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All our fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub.
We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, #1 high school podcast starring Pat O'Teasy, Jeremy McInnes, Whitfield Roderick, Coach Carr.